witches and gentlefolk, welcome to Tabletop Tiddies, a queer and feminist live TTRPG actual play show run entirely by people of marginalized genders. My name is Charlene Bayer, and I'll be your dungeon goddess this evening. My pronouns are she, they, and you can call me Char. We're very excited to kick off streaming for survivors early this year, joining other content creators in raising money for survivors of sexual violence via the charity Salal Sexual Violence Support Center. But before we do get into the episode, we want to acknowledge the colonial history of Canada and the United States, countries who countries who have and continue to take from Indigenous people. The effects of colonization are still felt to this day, and I want to acknowledge that I'm recording this episode on the stolen lands of the Kanyan Kekehaka of the Haudenosaunee, Huron, Wendat, Abenaki, and Anishinaabe peoples. If you would like to know more about the effects of colonization and support some Indigenous charities and organizations, you can go to the resources page on our website at tabletoptiddies.com/resources. And also, Salal has Indigenous specific services as well. So donate to directly support Indigenous folks. My cabin visitors are ready to go.
Hello, everyone! My name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her, and I am streaming from the territories of the Semiahmoo, Katzie, Coquitlam, Kwantlen, Kakate, and Tawasin First Nations people. And today I'm very excited to be here supporting an amazing cause. And the character I'm playing, Greg Maynor, pronouns he, him. Your super chill rogue that's ready to have a good time is also excited to be here.
Hello, my name is Kelly. My pronouns are they, them, and I am also coming from the Kaniakahaka and Haudenosaunee peoples. We just moved. I will figure out how to respectfully pronounce it.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, that was much different than the last time that I talked to
you. And I am playing Casey, the fighter. Her pronouns are she, her.
And hello, everybody. Oh, wait, no, is there more? Yes, no, it's me now. It's me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong part of the document. Hello, everybody. My name is Jeremy Cobb. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm streaming from the stolen lands of the Massachusetts people. We named the state after them after we took it. So, yeah. But I'm very, very happy to be here. I will be playing Leah Malone. Pronouns she, her.
It is I, B. Dave Walters. Hello.
What a reveal.
Dramatic. I'm nothing if not dramatic. Pronouns he, him. I'm from streaming from the stolen land of names that I'm going to butcher, and I do not mean to. The Fernandinho Tatavium, the Tongva, which is the Gabrielano Tongva, and the Chumash peoples. I am playing today Jessie Bayer. My character's pronouns are Jesse Jurdick. That is what I am. That is my loosely inspired by, because my boy is not a very smart boy, and the real Jesse is equal parts brains and bronze and charisma to spare. And there is something that you all overlooked, because I did look in the document, and it asks what our favorite or least favorite horror trope is. And I'm going to say up front, I hated Cabin in the Woods. That movie makes me incandescently angry. But I love everyone on this call right now, and I love helping people for charity. So we're here to have a good time either way. My character will not be riding any motorcycles unless the donations say I ride a motorcycle. I mean, everything's got its price. See, I would just say this one last thing. Normally, I'm on the other side of this equation, and I'm like, hey, of course, donate, because I need all your help. But now that I actually suffer the consequences of these actions, I don't know why you'd want to make things worse for us.
Give us the donations, not Char.
I'm just saying.
No,
yeah.
me!
Just don't need the help. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
equal love. You can give a little there, give a little here.
True.
Valid. And I'm Margaret Hrohn. You can find me at Margaret Hrohn, all the places, she, they. And today I will be playing the wonderful Tallulah Jackson. And she is a she, her. And I come to you from the stolen lands of the Yucca. And one of my least favorite tropes is when I talked about this to the other group, but people who watch my streams will also know how much I rage about this. I hate it when there's stuff that you can do, but for some reason in the movie, they just don't. Like, or in games, Outlast, for instance. Like, all you do is run around with a little camera and let someone chase you when you could just, like, break a table, grab a leg, and start beating that guy's button.
Yeah.
I will not say the words I want to say. But I'm just like, why am I running when I could be murdering that thing that's trying to murder me? But yeah, hiding
Valid.
and running away. But guess what? That's what we're going to be doing today. So
Yeah.
Yay.
That's what we should be doing today. If it is what we're doing, because I believe we've established that we have a combined intellect that is less than Jeremy's alone.
my character has
character
very small amount of
specifically.
brain cells. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, it's
I think Jeremy's character is the only one that has
Yeah.
brain cells. So good luck to us.
We're doomed.
we need your help. Make donations. We need your help. Thank you.
Speaking of
Please save us.
donations, we are raising money for survivors of sexual violence. We already have some donations coming in. Thank you so much. For those of you who don't know, Salal Sexual Violence Support Center's free of charge support services are available to survivors of all marginalized genders, including cis and trans women, two-spirit, non-binary, gender diverse, and trans people. Salal services include their 24-hour crisis and information line, text and chat support, 24-hour hospital accompaniment, police and court accompaniments, counseling, group therapy, and more.
Right now, Salal has a 2-year waitlist for their free of charge counseling services due to a lack of funding. You, that's right, you right there can can change the lives of survivors by donating to this here campaign. The link is available in the chat right now. The donations that you are making today are going to be changing lives, and they already are right now.
That's not all. We also have charity raffle with tickets for only $10. That's 10. I'm trying to learn.
10.
I'm trying to learn French. Raffle prizes include digital copies of the Alien TTRPG handbook, a custom watercolor and digital copy character portrait art commission from Sarenwen. Am I saying that right? And dice gift certificates.
From
And-
Goodberry Dice. Just had to add that in because I didn't put it
Ooh.
in the script for Kelly to say, but thank you, Goodberry Dice.
Love
We need Kat
Goodberry
here to
Dice.
do the thing. Goodberry dice. Goodberry dice.
And when you donate, you will not only be supporting survivors, but you will also be affecting the game. That's right. When you make your donation, you can select a reward on Tiltify to give special goodies to the players. Please do this because we need the goodies. For this game, we have something extra special. There are not one, but two $15 donation options. You can either side with our dungeon goddess and fill the cabin with more mind-altering gas that affects the players. Wait, that's us. Or you could side with the players, which you, of course, should do.
Our int is already low enough.
And provide items in the cabin for us to use to fight back against
Please.
evil.
Please help.
Don't sign with evil here. Don't side with evil. Side with the side of good. And of course, most importantly, $15 also funds an hour of Salal's text and chat support. B-Dave, tell them what else their donations can unlock.
You know, it wouldn't be me if I stuck to the script because I got to mess everything up. Real quick, Char, what's our goal for today? What's our goal?
Our goal is $250 for our first stream today.
Our goal is $250. Wonderful. You know, I always got to tell you at the beginning of these things, there's been plenty of times in my life that I didn't have an extra $5 to donate to something. So I just want you to know every dollar, every donation counts. It all helps. It all is going to make a meaningful, life-changing difference in somebody's life when they're going through a very difficult time. Signal boosting, letting people know that we're on here right now, that we're going to be running more games, that we're going to be doing things all through the weekend. All of that helps. So thank you for even tuning in. You've already made a difference. And if you have the ability to donate, all jokes aside, all fun aside, please do. Secondarily, don't donate to Char, donate to us. So what you actually get is $35, gives advantage to a player of your choice, also funds an hour of Salal's crisis line. $70 gives an auto crit to a player of your choice. This also funds an hour of counseling for a survivor. $100 gives the ability to bring someone back from the dead. Why would we?
Ooh.
I don't
Like, are they zombies or?
that isn't, I don't, I mean,
We're
like,
going to
We're
die.
safe,
Was-
right?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, was there a different
Could
person in the
possibly go
party?
wrong.
Like, we're just gonna have
We're
like a
just
ghost buddy. That's
we're
what
just
that
gonna-
means.
Yeah.
Stud means.
Yeah.
Also, just to let you know the kind of game this is, we're all unarmed. Only Margaret was smart enough to be a monk. You know, I'm very heavily invested in needing an axe that I don't have, but I can. Up to you. So, Margaret, would you let everyone know about the new milestones this year?
Yeah, if you are new to Tabletop Tiddies streaming for Survivors events, when our total raised has hit a new milestone, even more game-altering effects will unlock. We have nat 20s for the GM. You don't want those. Nat 20s for players, more monsters. Shar has been talking all about the monsters that she has prepped. There are a lot. So I don't know if we want them all, but we'll see. If you donate, we want them, of course. And of course, more goodies are just waiting for your donations to come into play. And our first milestone will unlock at $100 raised. So I think we can make that. How close are we to
That's
it?
already happened.
Okay, I was like, I figured we could make that. So we've already hit our first milestone raised. So our next one is, I'm assuming, 200.
Let me tell you. Thank you for asking.
And how
Please
close are we to
hold.
that?
I was like, what
Are-
milestone do we get weapons? Do we?
Yeah.
What's that number? Because I may donate it myself.
At $200 is our next milestone,
Okay,
where
thought
the
so.
cast will get a free nat 20.
Ooh.
Ooh.
At
And
what?
free nat 20 to look for weapons?
Right, exactly.
You guys keep saying weapons and monsters. We're just going to hang out in a cabin for the summer.
right,
What the
it's
fuck are you
just a
talking
fun
about?
little
Sure,
vacation.
cool.
Also,
Right,
that
we can
means
get away.
we all celebrated because we got excited for the $100 for this wonderful cause, but that also means that all of our int is going down. So yay!
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
I mean, it's Schrodinger's character sheet. Maybe we were smart in advance. That's no, we were dumb.
Or it's
We
the
were dumb.
it's the Gandhi thing from Civ. When we get dumb enough, we circle around to get really smart again.
How do we alter our?
Oh,
think
I'll let you
int.
know. Don't you
Okay.
worry.
Okay.
And I do want to remind everyone to please be like Colleen Davis is and Asuza GM, who, when they were donating, filled out the responses to the reward questions that popped up.
We just hit our goal.
Hey!
Like
$105.
not even just the 200 goal, like 250 is
That
gone.
goal.
Hmm.
We haven't even started.
All right.
Auto
All
crit!
right.
Yay, we're
Yes,
winning.
We're saved.
You. Wait,
Everybody get in the bus. Go home.
That's true. All right. Well, thank
The
you guys
trip
for
is
tuning
canceled.
in. All right.
We
Yeah, see you
win.
next year.
If you
Holy
keep donating, we won't
cow.
start playing, and then we'll all live.
Yeah, it's true. Can't lose if we don't play.
We blew past our first goal. Thank you so much, everyone. We've that's gonna be lots of fun things have unlocked, and I've upped our next goal. We're gonna keep chugging along. We always want to raise more money for survivors, and I also want to let you know we are using Syrinscape to help make our stream more atmospheric. Make sure you check them out at Syrinscape.com, and we also have some potential content warnings for today's episode. So we will. This is a horror game. There's going to be some violence, some gore. There's also going to be descriptions of drug use, and mind-altering abilities are in play for our cabin in the forest, quote-unquote, game tonight. So if something in that list is something that you're not very comfortable with, feel free to skip this episode. We're doing a whole week of different campaigns for Streaming for Survivors. Not all of them are horror-themed. We've got some comedy games. We've got chat shows, lots of different things. So just come in at a different time, or, you can always catch us on the VOD later when you're feeling more comfortable. And without further ado, let's dive into tonight's episode of Tabletop Tiddies presents Streaming for Survivors, The Cabin in the Forest. These donations that have come through have already unlocked a toolbox that will be waiting for you in the cabin for you to use at your leisure. Survivors, that's for you. The gas has already been upped 3 times.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be a potato before we even get there.
Oh, brother.
But we see a wall of screens featuring various news channels, stories from the frigid expanse of the Arctic to the bustling streets of Paris, all with disaster on screen. As reports of failure trickle in from across the globe, anxiety grips the remaining scientists. They exchange worried glances, acutely aware that only their team and Japan persist in their perilous endeavor. The weight of the responsibility bears down upon them as they grapple with the realization that the stakes of success have never been higher. Men in lab coats place cash bets on what will occur with the ritual, trying to blow off some steam. They steel themselves, driven by a relentless determination to succeed where others have faltered, fueled by the knowledge that failure is not an option. Meanwhile, a sleek RV that revs to life on a city street. Inside, we see a group of carefree college students are preparing for a weekend getaway. As the RV disappears into the distance, a solitary figure stands atop a nearby building, watching intently as the vehicle vanishes among the trees. He speaks into his earpiece. "Nest is empty. We're right on time." And the camera zooms in on the driver's seat of the RV. And that's where I turn to you, everyone. Who is driving? And once we know, please describe your character.
Not it.
Oh,
Not
let
it.
me drive.
I
Oh, let me
can't.
drive.
I can't do it.
I would not be driving.
I've already smoked. I can't. I literally can't.
No, Super got to do it. Come on.
You got
Because whoever's driving controls the stereo.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can do my nails while you drive, and it'll be perfect.
I have my own stereo. Feel free to play whatever you want. And I put on headphones.
All right. See, it's a good social interaction. We're hanging out all together. I'm gonna go in the passenger seat, shotgun.
Oh, shotgun. What's up? Hey, what's up? Casey, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
not much. What do
Hey,
you look like?
So, what do I look like? I look like a legally distinct Jesse Jurdick. So, a mountain of a man. If Wolverine had a RuPaul's Drag Race glow up, tall, statuesque, 6'8", 230 pounds of sculpted vanilla. And I am the high school wrestling star. Super went to state. We won. Go Beavers. And now I'm hanging out with my friends to get away for the weekend. And I immediately put in Fade to Bluegrass, which is the Metallica banjo cover, which is an objectively incredible album, by the way, and turn it up way too loud.
I'll go next then, since I got shotgun. Casey is kind of short, but very thick. Attractive woman. Got lots of makeup on, wearing some very short jean shorts. Got like what looks like messy hair, but it's like stylish messy hair. It's kind of that like, just got out of bed look, but definitely spent a few hours maintaining it. And has a cool like summer tank top on with probably like a inspirational yet inappropriate quote on it, and she just has her feet up on the dash and is doing her nails right now, nodding her head to this very weird bluegrass cover of some band that she's too young to have ever heard of, and probably her dad listened to it.
And as the camera pans further back in this RV, as you continue driving, I think it'll come by Greg next. Rachel, please describe your character.
Yeah, as the camera pans back, if it was smell-o-vision, you'd probably smell a little bit of like, is it skunk? No, it's not skunk. It's, yeah, no, that's weed, my guys. So then you're gonna look, it's gonna pan up and you're gonna see just, short, like shoulder length, really messy, like dirty blonde hair, like some khaki looking cargo pants, and like a really baggy sweater that looks like he's never taken it off, but he's washed it because like he's not like disgusting, but like that thing's been worn down, so it's got like the like hole in the like sleeve where his thumb kind of sticks out, and he's just like, he's vibing. He's like, he doesn't know the lyrics to this song, but he is like acting like he knows everything about this song right now. He's super vibing. Yo, this is sick. This is so sick. I'm so happy I'm here with you guys. This is gonna be so much fun.
Oh yeah, bro. So much fun.
So cool.
So what was the plan again? We're going glamping or something like that?
What's glamping?
What?
Okay. Well, then that answers my question already.
Yo, is there like, there's a lake, right? We can go like swimming and stuff, or are we just like the cabin and like forest and that's it?
I brought swimsuits.
Okay.
Sick.
That'll help. And so will the miasma of weed, I'm sure, once we've hotboxed the van, I'm sure that the whole event will be great.
Oh, you want some? I got more.
No thanks, I'm good.
Okay.
I think
no worries.
Tallulah goes
I won't peer
over
pressure
and
you.
takes
Don't worry.
some.
Could we please roll down the windows? Not to stop your fun, but I get drug tested,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I
we get
cannot.
For
Yeah.
sure. I got
Okay.
some water that's totally normal water. Like, you don't need to worry. I wouldn't put anything in that. This is like, I made sure I'm like actually like pretty decent. If anybody wants to partake, I make sure y'all are hydrated. I'm gonna take care of y'all. Don't worry about it. Like,
Can I roll something to just examine this water? My eyes are hardcore
100%
narrowing.
Go for it. I am like,
Yeah, go ahead and roll. What are you thinking about when you're examining this?
I just want to see if I can, because
there's,
look,
like,
I
oil in it or
trust.
something.
Yeah, I trust that he's not like intentionally trying to mess us up, but I do not trust that he didn't accidentally put something in there.
All
So I'd like to
right.
just look at it and see, has this water been contaminated in some way?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay.
And I'll take this moment in time to say, B-Dave, you've been gifted an advantage and an autocritical from the donations. And people are mostly just giving me more fuel for the fire at this point.
No.
So-
It's gonna be over in an hour.
Great.
We get in the door and there's like 10 monsters. Like,
Right.
Wonderful.
I mean, again, as long as there's an axe somewhere nearby, we'll be fine.
I got a strong 7.
7?
Yeah, 7. I rolled a 3. So
Oh my. It's hard for you to tell. It seems like it's regular water.
I reach
gonna
into
be
my
like-
bag and pull out my own water bottle and
I'll
use a
just
little
be
pop
like,
top.
oh,
Just
you know
squirt
what?
some in my
I'll
mouth.
give you a sealed one. It's fine. And I pull out like a fully sealed water bottle. Like,
I again look at it real closely and I say, "Thank you."
yo,
appreciate
you're
it.
so welcome.
I put my headphones back on.
And Greg, you see Tallulah comes up to you. I think she was asking for some of that.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I took it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I probably
yeah, no,
I took it while they were having their
I had
conversation.
like I held it out and like absolutely just let that
I think after
happen.
you hand over like the clear water bottle or the sealed one, she'll hand it back to you.
Nice.
And the pursuit of adventure and a fun weekend continues on. After stopping for gas, some directions at the world's creepiest retro gas station where an old man welcomed you by saying, "Sign says closed." You drive through a long rock tunnel and the dirt path leads you straight to the cabin. Your party's RV rumbles to a stop and the air is filled with the hum of cicadas and the distant call of birds. Ahead, nestled amongst the towering trees, you see that the cabin awaits. It leaves a stillness in the air, an eerie stillness, but you still hear that creaking of branches, and you do notice, Tallulah, a gentle lapping of water from the nearby lake. So there is both a lake and a weathered wooden dock that's over to the right side of the cabin here. What would you like to do?
I think Tallulah points it out and is like, "Look, Casey, there is a lake."
Great. Sure that we won't get any sort of duck infected stuff. And I'm gonna grab
Duck
both.
infection.
I'm gonna go grab my bag and Tallulah's bag at the same time and just like haul them over my shoulders. Yeah, if you go swimming in a stale, I heard about this. You go swimming in a stale lake, you immediately get infected with like diseases and stuff like that. That's what I someone told me about it.
Maybe I'll just sunbathe on the dock.
Oh yeah, I'll join you. I'll just put a shit in this very lovely,
Oh,
homey
Are
looking
you
cabin.
like on the swim team?
No.
Me? Do I look
Ah,
like I
you're a-
swim? No, I dodge, man. I dodge the ball.
Huh.
Sorry, man, I wasn't listening. Yo, a lake! Yo, let's go swimming! I just immediately start running in.
Should
I
we
have
tell
already, by
Greg?
the way, as soon as we stopped, I got out and walked into the cabin. I did not hear them say any of this. I've also not really described what Leah looks like.
Yeah.
Leah is very thin, but very wiry. You can't really see her shape besides the fact that she is thin because she is wearing a full tracksuit with like a full turtleneck. It is like one of those sort of light green turtlenecks or light green tracksuits with patches of white and darker purple. She has her hair done up in a bun, done up in braids that are then tied up in a bun. And she is carrying a large athletic bag that looks like it weighs more than she does as she walks off into the cabin. She's almost never seen without her tracksuit unless she's wearing some other kind of athletic gear.
Dungeon Master,
Yes.
what time of year is it?
It is summer. It is hot. The sun is shining, and it's only you left early in the day to get here, probably just around lunchtime.
So it's unusual that Leah would have on a turtleneck.
A
I don't know
whole
if it
tracksuit.
I don't know if it is. I think
It's
this is
not.
just what
It's
she
not
does.
strange for Leah. It's
Yeah.
just strange for
Yes.
normal
The
people.
normal time.
I
Absolutely.
immediately say, "Oh, Leah, hot suit. You couldn't wait for something?"
I turn back and I say, I can cut weight with this. And I just pull out of nowhere a full-on fencing foil. And I say, this is the only thing I need to cut weight with. I don't threaten you with it. I just sort of brandish it dramatically and then turn. In fact, I salute you and then turn and stride back into the cabin. And I emerge moments later, still wearing my tracksuit, and start air fencing.
So she brought something to grill hot dogs with. Great.
Or
Hot
marshmallows.
dogs. I think I hear like I'm so far away, but I somehow hear hot dogs. Like,
That doesn't make any sense because when I have to cut down for competition, I gotta like sweat it out. What's like having a weenie sticker help with?
I'll toss our bags just like in the front door, and then I'll grab like a bag of chips and eat them in front of Jesse, like almost mockingly as I enjoy my chips. And then, Tallulah, you want to go sunbathe? Mmm.
Should we tell Greg?
Greg's at the water, so
I'm in the water at this point.
Is Greg submerged except for the joint? Like, it's just like
yeah.
it's just enough of Greg is out to be able to
You just
continue
see
smoking.
smoke billowing from the
you like hold it above the
Like a
water
Loch Ness
when you're.
Monster image. Yeah, just like swimming by.
Yeah. Let me change. And she'll go grab her. One of the bags that Casey was carrying was this like bright pink bag with like purple flowers on it. And Tallulah picks it up and goes to look for a bathroom to change into her swimsuit.
Yeah, as you enter the cabin, you can see that it's very, I don't know if rustic is the right word, or maybe a little bit run down, but it still has a nice big open concept to it. There's the kitchen and living room is sort of combined into the main space when you first open the door, and you see a hallway that has, after you open the room searching for the bathroom, there's 2 bedrooms on either side, and you do find a bathroom with it's very tight, small, but it's complete with a shower, toilet, mirror, and sink.
Yeah, I think she goes in there and starts changing. And as she's looking in the mirror, you can see her kind of like fluffing up her hair. And she has like bright red curly hair that just kind of is like really pretty. And she has like green eyes that are super striking and very just fair skin with tons of freckles all over them. And she's just 5'7" average height. But as she puts her swimsuit on, she's pretty good looking.
Hard cut to Casey just immediately freeing the titties. Got like a heart with wings tattoo between the cleavage, and then just goes face
Do you
down.
have one of those like sun, like the suntan tattoos where like people like put like a sticker on it? It's
Oh, hell
like
yeah.
a tan with
And face down on the dock, just letting them all out.
I think is everybody freeing titties or only?
I'm in the
only
bathroom.
It's-
I'm in the bathroom changing into my swimsuit.
archetype.
Okay. If you emerge and your titties are also free, out of a sense of obligation, I will also free mine.
I mean, I'm lying
but
dead
otherwise-
face down I'm lying face down, sunbathing immediately on the dock now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you just come out like in a swimsuit, then I think what I'll do is
I think
just
Tallulah has like her swimsuit on, but like a little cover up over it, so it's a little bit more modest.
Okay.
And she looks very sweet.
All right. Then I will remain in my full-on tracksuit in the sun. No shade, aggressively, like so intensely shadow fencing.
I was hoping you were gonna go into the other bedroom because in the scene, there's like you could see the other person through the mirror.
You know what? Let's do that. I get to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm warmed up. And I walk into that, and I walk back into my bedroom, which is complete. Even though I was in there for about 45 seconds, is already unpacked and set up. And I'm like, okay, time to do some water-based resistance training. And I start to like unzip my tracksuit to reveal that I'm wearing a full one piece underneath it. And I take out like a bunch of resistance bands out of my athletic bag and start to get ready to go out. Do I see DM? Is there some sort of mirror shenanigans that occurs?
I love that this is preemptively explained to you.
They didn't even have
I
to
mean,
donate
I
for that one.
I was expecting someone to be because like there's like a whole scene with that.
Yeah.
It is.
Let's do it.
And Leah, you notice that after you're starting to do your exercise, and there's a strange painting. I think since you said that you already set up your room, you probably clocked this earlier and moved it yourself. And there was a strange painting that had sort of like a depiction of a hunting cavalry, with some bloodhound dogs chasing a fox. And it's a bit graphic in nature, which wasn't to your style. You kind of set it aside, which revealed this sort of like on-looking window into the room across from you. So it seems like there's joined rooms here. And while you're practicing, while you're doing your exercises, you can see Tallulah has perhaps not clocked this window and changed in front of you.
I'm used to seeing people change, so I think at first it's like, oh, like a locker room. And then partway through, I think, wait, Tallulah doesn't play sports. Like I glance over, look, and I'm like, those shoulders aren't capped at all. She's not an athlete. And then I start. That's when like my temperature starts to rise even more. I'm like, oh no. I give a wave and then tap on the glass to see if there's any response.
Tallulah, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. Suspense.
15.
15. All right. So you eventually do hear like a subtle tapping noise coming from your mirror in your bedroom.
Oh, what's that? And then Tallulah will go over to the mirror and like listen.
Tallulah, this is Leah. Can you see me?
Are you stuck in the mirror?
I run out of the room, throw open the door to Tallulah's room, and I say, Tallulah, there's something
What?
horrible going
Oh
on.
God, thank you. I thought you were stuck in the mirror.
No, I'm stuck behind the mirror. I think
You don't look very stuck.
I was stuck behind the mirror. I'm out of the mirror.
I'm glad you got out.
Thank you. Yes. Here's the more important thing. I think that my room was designed by a peeping Tom.
There's a Tom who peeps.
No.
What does he do when he's
A
peeping?
voyeur. Someone who who enjoys
Voyeur.
spying
Like
on
they
other
like to go on voyages?
people? Voyages into perversion, yes.
Into perversion. That's
Point
different.
Point is, did you know that I could see you when you were changing?
No.
Okay, come with me. In fact, stay. In fact, go into my room. I'm gonna stay here. You walk into my room and look at the mirror, and you tell me what you see.
Okay. And we'll go with there.
And Tallulah, you don't see a mirror. You see a window. A window
Okay.
into the other bedroom.
Oh, it's just a
I'm just
window, but I can
waving.
see on the other side of it.
Yeah, you see through from that side. You can see into the other room. Leah is waving to a reflection of herself.
Yeah.
Because on
I'm
that
also
side,
jogging
it
in
is.
place to keep my heart rate
Takes
up,
like
because I
20
don't wanna
times
lose-
going
I
back
think
and forth for Tallulah to
just
get
waves
it.
back.
Can you see me?
Yeah, but there's no mirror. It's like a window.
Okay, Tallulah, go outside. I need to take a run. And I just run out.
Okay.
As I'm running, I just punch the cabin door. Keep running. And I run over to the lake and yell, everyone, there's already a problem with this place.
Oh, what? And then I just go out of the pool or out of the lake. I'm just like, I'm finally out. I'm like already kind of clammy.
I think whoever was staying in my room was a peeping Tom, and maybe, just maybe, this whole place was designed for voyeurs.
Lawyers?
People.
Oh, my sister's a voyeur.
It's pretty low rent for lawyers.
No, not
Yes.
lawyers. Voyeurs. People who get off on.
Oh, the category on those sites. Right. I didn't know that was real.
Yes, it is. Okay. People have been arrested for this over the years, spying on other people. And my room
Yeah.
has a double-sided or one-sided mirror, has a false mirror that allows me, whoever's in my
hold
room,
on.
to see.
Hold on, little sis. We don't shame sex work, so maybe they just like were filming in the next room and they like charge people, and this is just like an Airbnb for people to come and like get it on.
Yeah, it could be consensual. Did
that's-
you think about that?
Wait,
Okay,
who booked this place?
Oh, that's kind of messed up that they didn't tell us though. Like,
I mean, I know what side I'll stay on if Jesse wants to stay on the other.
Wait, which side?
The mirrored one. I'll stay on the one where I can see myself. And... Never mind.
I punch a tree again.
I think this is when Tallulah comes out of the building.
And Tallulah, as if you're heading down towards the dock where everyone's sort of conversing about this, on your way down there, you do notice a bright red toolbox with the words Asusa GM, like property of Asusa GM was written on the side. It's quite well stocked. There's a hammer, screwdriver, a bunch of nails, a multi-tool.
Is there a wrench that I could dodge?
Probably. Yeah, it's a great toolbox.
Good, because if you can dodge a wrench, honestly, you can dodge
You
anything.
can dodge a ball.
Dodge a ball, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
Dude, can I
Is
see-
it just sitting outside, or is it like just on the way down?
I would say it's like on the path heading down, kind of like in the middle of the path.
Okay.
On seeing the wrench, I do
Hey.
contemplate throwing one at Casey.
Hey.
But then I decide against it because I don't actually want to hurt Casey. I'm just upset.
Hey, Tallulah, apparently a bunch of lawyers got off here, off a bus, I guess. I don't know. Did you see lawyers in there?
I don't see any lawyers, but there's a red box.
Oh, like we can rent videos. That's cool.
Oh, sick.
Honey, we've talked about that. It's just once a month sometimes that happens.
No, not that red box.
Okay, gotcha.
Like one with tools inside of it.
I mean, isn't that... okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Oh no.
I hear weird things in the locker room. I'm sorry.
And as the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the dense woods that surround the cabin, the atmosphere shifts from idyllic to something a bit more intimate and lively. You've spent the afternoon swimming, talking about red boxes and lawyers. And you had a nice dinner of barbecued food. And now you've retreated into the confines of the cabin's living room. The fireplace is roaring. You've got a keg of beer in the center of the room that's like a beacon. There's music playing. And amidst all of this, a game of truth or dare has emerged. And as the night wears on, the fire crackles, you find yourselves drawn deeper into the game. The drinks are flowing for those of you who decide to partake. And Leah, it is your turn to ask someone truth or dare.
I think Leah has over years of devoting herself wholly to competition has bred in her a competitiveness that simply cannot be put to rest. And so she is actively trying to win truth or dare. She's not telling anyone else what the score is that she's keeping, but she is very much keeping score in her head. And she's looking around trying to identify her greatest rival. I think she right now has Greg and Jesse pinpointed as the people who are most likely to just be willing to do anything. And so she's like, if they're willing to do anything, then I have to dare them to do something they can't do. And so she does a quick eeny, meeny, miny, mo in her head, and says, Jesse, truth or dare?
Yeah.
I dare you to list pie to the 15th place.
Oh, dude, I know lots of places to get pie. There's Denny's, there's IHOP, there's Ralph's, Publix,
Rockabary.
My mom's house, my grandma's house.
My mom's house.
Your mom's house.
Yeah.
Wait. No, wait. Cheesecake Factory should count like 22 times because cheesecakes. Although that's more of a tart than a pie. Wait, I lost count. How many? In like mid-sentence, I stop and I turn and I look at the toolbox. Like I've just caught something shiny, and I'm just like, oh shit, toolbox. And I open it up and I just start taking things out of it.
I just think to my, inwardly, I think, yes. And I give a little fist bump and notch off another point for me.
That was like 16. Good job.
Chest bump, bring it in.
I like a man who likes eating his pie. And wink, and then chest
Who
bump.
do you chest bump?
I try chest bump Casey like mid sentence.
You would like it'd be like bumper cars. You bounce off a bit.
Yeah.
I think I'm just thinking about pie now. I'm hungry. Do we have more food?
I have some protein bars.
Oh, I'll take it. If you're offering, I don't know if you are. You don't have to.
No, I brought extras just in case.
Sick.
Yeah, just in case we got stranded out here, I knew we would need something high protein for the hike. And I take out a whole array. I have so many flavors.
That's like almost how many types of pie there could be. That's so many flavors.
This one's rhubarb, which is a
I wonder if you have a
pie.
pie flavored one.
Yeah, is there a pie flavored one? That'd be like save you some time.
I have a bunch of rhubarbs, and there's rhubarb pie.
Why does anyone want that?
Casey's gonna down her beer and then turn to Jesse. Jesse, I think it's your turn now.
Ah, yeah, okay. So, wait, my turn for what?
Truth or dare? Usually that's how it goes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
the
true.
camera notices this, but the folks participating in the game don't. But vents in the living room that are sort of intricately placed along floor beams and like door handles start to release a gas that seems to have been paid for by our viewers today to support survivors. And
Survivor gas.
Everyone in the party to open up their character sheet where they can edit it. you're going to up your charisma by 1.
Ooh.
And you're going to lower your wisdom by 2 because we've had 3 instances of
Uh-oh.
gas
Or
already.
intelligence? Oh my god.
Charisma
Do
goes
we
up
need to
by
do like
1.
manual or something?
Yeah, you can if you click on it, override score is an option.
Yeah.
Casey immediately starts getting a Western dumb understanding of sexuality. Tries to start getting more stereotypically feminine and stuff.
There was +1 to charisma.
I don't
That's
have
Is
my
that for the modifier or
override.
for the number?
For the total. Sorry, the total.
If you're looking at D&D Beyond on the website, right?
Yeah,
So you see where the number is under charisma.
yeah.
If you click on that number, it brings up a list of things, and down
Oh,
near
and
the
then
bottom
override
is
score.
override
I
score.
see.
Yeah.
See. So
Sorry, that was
lower our
minus.
int.
It was
Lower your
pl-
wisdom by 2 and
Oh,
increase your
wisdom.
charisma by 1.
No,
Got it.
not my wisdom.
That's what I have.
I just when the gas starts, I just look at Greg and I'm like, bro, tell me the truth. How can you smoke that stinky stuff?
And
Ugh.
charisma by 1, right?
What
Goes
do you
up by
mean,
1, yeah.
Yeah.
man?
Oh, don't you smell that?
Once
That's just
you
Greg.
smoke enough of it, it doesn't really smell like much, man.
Dude, I don't want to go nose deaf. What are you talking
I
about?
mean, I can smell other stuff. You just kind of get used to it, and it's a comfort smell. It's nice.
Yeah, I
As
think
my-
it's nice too.
As my wisdom drops to an 8, I think I look at everybody and filled with so much energy and so much emotion from this trip already. I'm like, everybody, we're having a race in the dark. Let's do
Oh,
it.
I don't want to.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. All right.
I got a wisdom of a strong 6 right now. So this seems like a great idea.
I don't know. I think you should stay here, Jesse. And Casey's just doing a very bad, sexy dance now in front of everybody. just one class of stripper class, and just pretending there's a
Burlesque
pole there now.
class.
Oh, you're getting ready for when you're gonna be in the room and somebody's watching through the window on the other side. No, keep practicing. It's good fundamentals.
All right.
And I slap you on the ass, but it is very much the bro, good hustle. All right.
Yeah.
You know?
Hearing that, I, who have been explaining the rules, oblivious to the fact that no one is listening, take off.
So they just left.
I'm
Why did
like,
they
oh,
just
shit.
leave?
Yeah,
I'm not
I do
sure.
run after. Yeah.
We should probably turn on the lights. I know you wanted to race in the dark, because I still have a +2 to wisdom. So I'm like, I just think maybe we should be careful. I don't know. It's pretty late.
Yeah, I'll look for some flashlights, Greg. And I think that Tallulah's looking around for a source of light, like a lantern or a flashlight or something.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation. And then I'll circle back
Oh, I'm
to
not
you,
good at
Leah and
investigation.
Jesse, after this.
Yeah, we leave you two alone. We're like, wait, come back.
I'm sure there will be no negative repercussions to this. No. Here's the problem.
No.
This is what's messed up. See, the black person dies first or not at all, but we're both out here.
Yeah.
So that's why
Right.
I'm like, I don't know. So maybe you guys are the ones in danger.
You're
Think
racing
about that.
towards your death.
Yeah, maybe we're
Yeah.
fine. You guys are screwed.
I rolled an 8.
With an 8, you're not able to find a source of light, a torch or a flashlight, but you do find old faded photos, and they have the eyes sort of scratched out in the pictures.
Greg,
Yeah.
and I didn't find any lights, but what is this?
Those are some old pics.
Oh,
I
why
don't
are
know.
their eyes messed up like that?
Does it look like they're distorted, or are they somebody scratched them?
Yeah, it looks like the second option, white. The ink of the photo is missing from a nail scratching it off.
Oh, maybe somebody was doing I don't know, arts and crafts on the table and forgot those were there or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Seems it's weird that it's just on the eyes though. You'd think they'd be all over. I don't know. It's kind of creepy.
That is really creepy.
Yo, what if Yo, we should tell ghost stories. That'd be pretty fun.
We
I'm
should
not good at telling stories, but you can tell them.
we should tell sex
Okay.
stories.
Yo, are you just behind me? What's going on? I thought we left the room.
I thought you
Tallulah
I
looks
thought you were
very
inviting all of
uncomfortable
us.
at the idea of sharing sex stories.
Yeah.
Those other two left. Yo, does the dust in this place make anyone else want to do heterosexual sex?
Maybe.
And the camera cuts on that conversation. And we're met with like heavy breathing sounds to the ear first before we see Leah and Jesse sprinting in the forest. Leah had quite a head start, so I'll have let's both of you roll an athletics check competition. We'll see who is leading the pack here. And Leah, you may do this with advantage since you did leave a solid 15 seconds ahead of time.
Am I petty enough to blow a rage on this? No, not just.
Can I roll acrobatics, or does that need to be athletics?
If you can describe how you're using your acrobatics instead, I'll allow it.
So my running approach is based not on necessarily leg strength, although I do have very springy legs. It is based on bodily control and proper technique. And I think I've practiced a lot of running technique and a lot of technique of how to be bodily aware. So I have phenomenal running form.
Yeah, you convinced me. I'll allow it.
I'm just waiting for the nat one.
It almost was. It was cocked in one of the numbers.
Like,
was a nat one.
do all this talk up, talking to yourself
So
up, the
good,
nat
and
one.
then-
And trip over a root. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
15. I still roll. I have a +6 to acrobatics. I did not roll well. even with
Athletics
advantage.
is literally my best stat, and I got a big old 9.
No. Well, it makes sense then, since Leah left early. She's definitely still leading the charge here. It's almost like she's disappearing from view. I mean, the sun's gone down. There's this weird fog that wasn't forecasted that's suddenly here.
I'm not even trying to win. I'm just happy to be out here running. It's cool.
You can almost hear Jesse say something to you, Leah, but you're just too focused on the run at this point. Where are you going? Leah.
Oh, where am I going?
Yeah.
I am running to a tree that I had described to everybody that's like literally like a mile down the road that we
my
saw
God.
as we drove in. It's just like a really distinctive, scary looking tree. And when I described it, I'm going to say that it's like the most disturbing oak tree. And I'm like describing it's at least this many 100 years old. I'm like going very detailed, all this weirdly insightful tree knowledge that went completely, and it's like, you'll know it. You couldn't have missed it. It's approximately this tall. This is the diameter, blah, 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 blah. No one cared, and I took off. And so I'm running, just picturing the tree in my mind and weaving through the forest with that knowledge in my yes, got it. I'm also getting
And-
weirdly turned on by this.
Oh, the pheromones are in the air already, everybody. And you arrive at the tree. And as you do, I would love it if you could make a perception check for me.
Awesome. My perception is now a -1, so that's gonna be it's gonna be a 10.
A 10. A 10 is enough to see that the tree itself, what you remember, it was very distinct when you were on your way here. It was already creepy to begin with, but it seems almost as if someone's interacted with the tree since you've last seen it. There are odd markings that you could swear weren't there before in the tree's bark.
Can I very quickly? I realize, like, I'm calculating approximately how much time of a head start and how much time I've made, and
Mhm.
guessing based on what I know of Jesse's build and his athleticism, how much time I have. Can I roll a quick investigation check where I'm just like trying to like look at these weird scratches on the tree?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
Okay, come on, investigation. Don't fail me. That's a 5. So that's a 9. That's a 9 in total.
With a 9, you can confirm your suspicion that they are fresh markings, but you aren't recognizing any sort of pattern to them.
You know what? We're almost an hour in. I would like to burn my first superiority die, and I would like to add a D8 to this because I have, I believe it's tactical assessment, and I can roll a D8 and add that to the check. So here we go.
Go for it.
That's another 2. So what was that? 11?
Adding with this additional 2, I will give you the certainty of what made the markings. What tool? And it was a tool. The markings themselves are, while they seem jagged, they are still very cleanly cut. This must have been made with some sort of hunting knife, a camping multi-tool, something human made this marking.
Does it look like whatever utensil was used is something that was in the toolbox? I have keen mind, which means that I can recall anything that I've seen or heard within the past month. Was it something that I saw within the toolbox?
The toolbox did have a multi-tool in it, so it's possible, but it seemed like unused, like it was fresh in the toolbox when you saw it.
Okay. Then I think about that for a moment, and then I remember I'm in a race, and I turn and sprint back, and think I'll bring it up with the group, because I know for a fact that tree didn't have those markings earlier, because I have a very clear mental image of it. So I'm just
do I see her coming? What?
Oh yeah. It's almost like the Get Out.
I was going to describe that literally was how I was going to describe it. When I see her coming, just the next closest tree, I just reach out and touch it. I'm like, you missed it. You get it next time. Don't even worry about it. That's good. That's very good form you got though. Like that's good. That's good.
Thank you. You're not so bad yourself. Although I assure you, I did touch the correct tree. It's actually over there. You're actually losing right now. Are we running back now?
I mean, no, we're not running back. We're just standing here, and I touched the tree. It's right there. Why would you?
No.
Why are you coming this way if this isn't the tree?
Because the house is in this direction. I'm running back to the cabin. You have to touch it and then run back. Those are the rules.
I immediately take off running, right?
I sprint, inwardly kicking myself.
And we cut back to our central dancing, questionable conversation in the cabin itself.
Right, these eyes. Look at these eyes in this photo, Casey. Aren't they creepy?
Yeah, super creepy. Very interesting. I'm gonna get another drink like now. And I'm gonna dance over to this keg out of the room.
Yo, they've had a lot to drink, I think. That's kind of crazy. They're being weird.
I don't know. That's just kind of how Casey is.
Do they usually dance like that, though? I don't remember them dancing like that usually.
No, but she's been taking, she took one dance class.
Yeah, she wants to show it off. I got you.
Yeah.
Try to do belly
I think
rolls, but it's just
the move that they learned.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yo, I wonder if there's any more creepy photos. We should prank the others and hide them in their rooms.
Maybe under their pillows.
Yeah, they'll be like,
okay.
What? Whoa, this is so crazy and creepy.
I'll go do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for more.
So Lulu's gonna take the pictures and put them under people's pillows.
Oh yeah, go. you do that. And under the room that Jesse has claimed, under Jesse's pillow, as you slide the photo under it, you spot teeth, like the tooth fairy. Someone's waiting for the tooth fairy to come or something.
So Lula is confused and goes and finds Craig.
I love how I'm the one who's just like, hey, what is this? I'm like, I don't know. Hey, did you find any more photos?
No, but I found these.
Where'd you get those?
They were under Jesse's pillow. Do you think he lost teeth and he's hoping the tooth fairy will give him money?
Oh my God. We should put money under his pillow too. That'd be so funny. We'll take the teeth and put money under them.
What do we do with the teeth?
But also, like, why would he lose? Is he like hiding the fact that he lost teeth? Like, I'm confused.
Thanks to Wardenclyffe for upping the gas once
No!
more. Two of our party members are not currently in the cabin. So I
know, you
think
lucked out.
Casey, Greg, and Tallulah are the only ones that are going to be under the effects of this one, which brings us to an additional increase to your charisma.
Ooh, 16 now, baby.
Yeah, same.
Oh, we missed a good one. Boo.
You hear from the kitchen now while y'all are in the other room. Does anyone dare me to make out with this wolf head? I'm gonna do it anyways.
Okay, that's a little different.
It's kind of funny though. She's just having a good time. It's a party. It's a vacation. It's fine. It was just an increase, right? There's no decrease.
No decrease.
Okay, cool, awesome.
I had to do
Save that.
three gases at once for that first one.
Oh, got you. Okay, cool.
And it's at this point there's a loud bang, bang as two sounds go off. One of which is Leah and Jesse bursting into the front door, and the other is somewhere in the living room. You're not quite sure what the source of the sound was, though.
The two of them.
Lula freaks out and all the teeth go flying in the air, and there's just like little teeth all over the ground.
I think I jump at the sight of and sound of Leah and Jesse bursting into the room, and I literally just yell out, "Why are you hiding teeth?"
Jesse and Leah come into Casey in front of the wolf head, just going blah 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 blah.
I just run up and I touch Greg and I stop and I look and I'm like, I was supposed to touch wood, so I don't. I mean, I win though. So.
Woodley, what? Look,
Teeth?
are those your teeth? They were under your pillow.
Yeah, we found teeth under your pillow.
I
Are
don't
you
think
trying
so.
to get money from the tooth fairy?
You can
Who
just
spilled
ask
all these
them.
incisors, canines, premolars, and molars? Exactly. How many do I like instantly know how many teeth are on the ground as I look down at them?
Okay, beautiful mind.
She's a
8
vampire.
different teeth.
There's 8 teeth.
Yeah.
Who spilled exactly 8 teeth on the ground?
I did, but I didn't do it on purpose. You
Drop
scared
them
me.
because-
Also, I
they
didn't
were-
lose. You cheated. You didn't follow the
I
rules.
didn't cheat.
I win. No, I say that to Jesse.
I know, but Tallulah thinks you're talking to her.
I'm also completely fine. It's like, because I run constantly, so it's just like, this is nothing. Like, he's not even out of breath, and he's like just glistening just a little bit. And he's like, no, you gotta touch the tree, and then you come back, and then I just like touch the table. I'm like, that's wood too. Yeah, that's all right. You'll
I'll
get it next
touch
time,
your
though. Don't even
wood,
worry
big
about it.
boy. Blah, blah.
Wait, but you weren't right. You didn't race.
It's a sex thing.
Yeah, I'm
There's
gonna
a-
just leave the room. I think I'm gonna go investigate in the other room.
I'm gonna go with Greg because I'm upset.
I'm just like, okay.
I feel like I won, and he won't accept my victory, so I just walk
Whoa.
off.
I mean, it's like you just gotta compete. You know what I mean? Like, you win some, you lose some. You know what I mean?
Yo,
That's when you participate in like a bracketed system.
Greg has
Guys.
something to say, Jesse.
Guys, there's a hatch over there. At
Yeah,
this
there's a
point,
hatchet
I'm
in
like,
the toolbox. It's like a little.
No,
it's like
like,
a little
it's like
axe.
a-
It's like little.
like in the side table. Like that wasn't open before.
It's open?
Yeah, you weren't in here, right? Nobody was in there.
No.
Casey, you weren't in there, right?
I was out winning a race.
Casey's just frozen trying to
Wait,
think
who
of
were
an
you racing?
innuendo
'Cause I
about a
won mine.
hatch now.
I'm just gonna go look at the wooden hatch. I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, I'd like to give
Like,
the help
what's in
action.
there?
I'd
I
like to give
touched
help
the wooden
action.
hatch. I'm like, oh, there. Now I win again. That's
There's one.
3.
I punched the table.
Greg, you see, peering down into this hatch, you see rickety stairs that lead down into a dark basement below.
Greg, I dare you to go down on that hatch. I mean, down into that hatch.
Okay. Let's go.
Wait.
Okay.
Do
It's
we?
probably some more creepy photos and stuff. We can prank people with them.
I don't know if we should be, because we already have discovered things in this house that I feel like it's better left undiscovered? Should we really be
What?
going down into
I'm
this?
already downstairs.
What did you find,
I
Leah?
follow Greg into the hatch, being like, Greg, I don't think we should go into the hatch. I'm trying to say to you. Just walking in after.
What did Leah find, Jesse?
Well, like, how big is this hatch, by the way?
It would be probably like 4 foot by 4 foot square with a heavy iron sort of handle on it that's flown open. Inside, it's like a full flight of stairs down into what you assume to be a basement floor that you didn't know was here.
So there's like a creepy Saw murder basement, but I don't even know if I can get through there. I mean, you want to go?
Sure.
I'll follow you anywhere.
Casey, we have to go. Come on.
All right.
Yeah.
Just
We'll
you
grab Casey.
You should definitely go first, because if I get like stuck, I don't want to just like block it all up, though. You know.
Maybe you should go first then, because we can push you like Winnie the Pooh.
Also, is it like really dark down there? Can I see
It's
anything?
quite dark.
Okay.
It's quite
no,
dark.
I can't see anything. If you guys can find, actually, wait. I'll just light my joint. And like, just like, light my joint for
I mean,
light.
what year is
Hope that
this?
it's,
What year is this set in? Do we reasonably have cell phones? With
Yeah, I don't
flashlights,
know.
or-
I would say so. Yeah.
I'm like, if it's like
2010.
1976
No,
or
my
something,
light
you know,
is
right,
like
okay,
my
right.
cell phone's really low battery. Can somebody bring their cell phone down here so I can use the flashlight?
What kind of devices do we have to like
Yeah.
Fitbits? Did Fitbits exist in 2010?
Do we have
For
Pip
sure
Boys?
had a pedometer if you didn't have
Yeah.
a Fitbit. To
Yeah,
count your
I
steps.
I'll turn the light screen on the screen of my pedometer on to like shine it around.
Thanks.
As you descend the stairs. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jesse.
Just after they're a good 30 seconds down the stairs, I'm like, wait, you guys should let me go first. What if it's like dangerous or whatever?
Oh, I'm right behind you, and I'm like clutching, doing like the terrified, like, oh, I'm so scared.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Sorry. I don't know why you brought up poo though. I wouldn't do that. That'd be gross. And then I go down the stairs.
The flashlight from your cell phone and your pedometer sort of cast these awkward shadows that seem to twist with a life of their own. But as you reach the bottom step, it smells terrible. It smells terrible. There's like must, almost like a metallic tang of old blood. You see cobwebs, but it's still quite dark. You feel like you might be being watched down here. There's like an eerie sensation. But you also see, especially you, Greg, because you were first to come down, there are outlines of a variety of strange objects here. But you're going to have to get closer if you want to figure out what they are.
Vibes down here are super bad. I feel like it's affecting my high a little bit. I might be tripping. All right, I'm gonna just go forward and try to see what these objects are.
And it's here that I'm going to have us roll initiative out of combat.
Woo!
I mean, but why? Why would we?
Yeah, roll
What?
22.
22.
I also rolled a 22. What the hell?
God!
A
I
strong
don't know about
13.
you.
11.
Yeah.
I got a
I have a
plus.
17 dex.
I got a +9 to my dex, or +4 to my dex. Rather.
Oh, I got a +3, so y'all can go before me.
Okay, so we'll have Casey, you're first, and I'll just describe what you see before you, and you can tell me where you wanted to look. There's a mannequin with what looks to be a wedding dress from the 80s.
Ooh.
You see an old leather book, some sort of puzzle box that's made out of metal. Further into the basement, you see the shape, an archway sort of shape that's covered in a sheet. There are newspapers on the walls, a desk that has a music box on it, some sort of medical equipment, scientific diagrams, and the last thing you spot is a set of jewelry.
Ooh. I think Casey's gonna be like, oh, nudes, and run towards the medical or the scientific diagrams, thinking that they're like nude drawings or something like that.
Okay, so you yeah. Sorry, I'm just checking. I'm just writing down initiative. But you head over to the drawings. And next up was Tallulah. Tallulah, what are you heading towards?
I think that Tallulah is gonna go because there's an archway with like a drapery over it or something.
Yeah.
It's gonna pull the drapery off of the archway.
Okay, yeah. As you do, whoosh, you see like an Egyptian sort of sarcophagus. Like it belongs in a museum, but it's somehow in this basement.
That's strange. Why do you think that's here? And then Tallulah's gonna try to open it.
And before you're able to do another action, we're gonna go to Greg.
Okay.
I think I see the metal box, and I'm gonna go towards that. I'm like, yo, it's one of those like Rubik's things, right? Yo, Leah could probably beat this in like 2 seconds. They're so smart. I'm gonna go over and I'm just gonna like try to mess with it.
All right, you pick it up, and you get there's some weight to this box. It's got quite a few sliding parts, much more complex, you're realizing, than a Rubik's Cube.
Whoa, this is like a super omega Rubik's Cube.
Next up, we're at Jesse.
You know, it'd be cool if there was like a place you could go and there was like a room and there was like puzzles in it and you had to like escape that room. That would be dope.
They're called escape rooms. Have you never done an escape room?
Actually, those didn't arrive in America until 2010, although they first arrived in Japan in the year 2007, which you might know, but Jesse very much wouldn't.
They have them in Japan.
I mean, well, but like,
Have you never watched Dragon Ball Z?
I escape every room I've ever been in. That's why I'm here.
Animes for nerds, Poindexter.
Yeah, you just
Well,
open the door.
I pull out my foil, which I inexplicably have with me, and attempt to whip Casey with it.
Also, zone of safety. Mr. North Star, that's my jam. Like, da, 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 da.
You can
so,
fist
sorry,
my
but-
North Star.
Good God!
No, but like, you know, you wouldn't want that because every time Ken touches somebody, they're just like, when they just like spray everywhere.
I've watched that one. They're just like, yo, you're already dead, and then they
Right,
die.
you're already
I
dead.
think they may want to spray everywhere based on what they've been saying. That may be what they want.
I mean, that didn't make so. Sorry, Dungeon Master. Even though Jesse is thoroughly confused here, I was told that there is a sarcophagus.
There is that Tallulah has just
I just
revealed.
uncovered it. Yeah.
I look at it and I say, you know, we talked about the red box, and normally, like, when you see this stuff in the movie, this is when everybody starts getting killed. So, like, why would this be here? And I open the sarcophagus.
As you open it, there's nothing in it, but you do see these metal sort of points that are lining the front and back of this box.
Like an Iron Maiden type thing?
Yeah.
I go, Iron Maiden,
Oh.
excellent. Execute them bogus. I love that movie.
And last but not least, we pop over to Leah at the end of initiative.
Leah sees Greg trying to mess with the Rubik's cubes. Oh, I know exactly how to. Let me do it. And walks over. As I do it, does this look like a regular Rubik's cube, or are there weird symbols on it?
So there's no sort of matching colors to it. It's all metallic in nature, and it doesn't have the sort of mechanism that you're used to of sliding, like an algorithm that you could use to solve it. There are bits and pieces of it that move and do slide, but not in the way that you're used to.
Do any of the sides have markings on them that resemble the markings on the tree?
Oh, go ahead and roll an investigation for me as you
All right.
further examine this box.
Meanwhile, I'm like, there.
That's a natural
with
20.
you.
Ooh.
Good.
Enlighten
24.
me with your wisdom, Leah. Teach me your ways. I want to know how to be smart like you.
Bro, you're already smart like her.
You'll never be as smart as
Believe
me.
in yourself.
Thanks, man. I love you, man.
Love you too, bro.
Thanks, bro.
With a nat 20, Leah,
Aw.
you are certain that while you do find markings, they do not match the markings that you spotted earlier on the tree. And you are also, I would say, you're able to sort of solve what you realize is one of the first levels of this multi-level puzzle.
Oh, this is good. And I start to like, this is something more complex than a Rubik's Cube. It's a multi-level puzzle, 3-dimensional. And I start getting really into it.
Some sort of configuration. Of lament variety.
I'm gonna lament it if I can't solve it.
And we're back up to the top with Casey.
All right, what do I see in these in medical diagrams?
Sorry, so I just wanted to confirm with you. Did you go to medical equipment or scientific diagrams?
Scientific diagrams.
All right. As you approach these diagrams that were hung on the wall, you can see the sort of depiction of, the men at various stages with their arms outstretched. And you can see that there's some details about lycanthropy. And when you get a closer look at the diagram itself, you see fangs and blood has been drawn on the man.
He hung?
Artistically covered
why would they hang somebody in
genitalia.
a medical book? That doesn't make
can I-
sense, man. Like,
Can I do a very aspirational, maybe like arcana to see if I understand what this diagram is trying to convey?
Sure.
All right.
allow it.
Just a flat roll.
Yep.
That's an 11.
I mean, has Casey seen horror films?
Oh yeah, Casey watches tons of horror films. So yeah.
Then you're very familiar with werewolves, and you would assume that this seems to be an artistic rendering of the science behind what could be a werewolf.
Is there any like writing on it, other than just like? All right, I'm gonna start.
Yes,
I'm gonna start reading that then.
Okay. Tallulah, you're up next.
I think now that it's open, Tallulah's like looking inside and just says to Jesse, "What do you think they use it for?"
I mean, it's like a box if you didn't want anybody to get out of it, but it must not work because nobody's in it.
Should we put someone in it?
Well, oh wait, like, okay, hold on. So like my mom does like a bunch of yoga and stuff, and she has these like videotapes of like these yogis, like yoga dudes, not the bear, right? That they like.
Yeah, I do
lay
yoga
on-
every
they-
day.
Oh, cool. I like Boo Boo better. But they like lay on a bed of nails, and it's like they like get it one with their chi or whatever. So maybe they're like chi nails.
I think that Tallulah just looks confusedly at this box. I think that's what she's doing.
Contemplating putting a person
Pondering
in.
putting Jesse in it. No, I'm just kidding.
Greg, we come to you. Leah has snatched the puzzle from your hands
Yeah.
and continues to work on it. What would you like to do?
I think while Leah is solving the puzzle, because I'm curious about it, I think I'm gonna go turn. Did you say there was a place with like a desk with music on it or something, or like a record player or something?
Yeah, a music box.
Oh, I'm like, maybe some tasty jams. I'm gonna go see if I can turn on some music so we have some atmosphere in here, because it's really quiet and like we can't seem to find the lights for some reason. Nobody's looked for the light switch, so I'm just like, hey, let's just turn on some music.
You flip open the box and you see a small marionette-like ballerina on the inside of this almost jewelry box, music box, but no music plays.
Oh, lame. Why'd you put a music box here if there's not gonna be no music?
Oh, does it have Fade to Bluegrass? Love that album, dude.
No, it doesn't have any grass.
Wait, I thought you had the grass.
I have the grass.
Did you
That's
smoke
me.
it all the weekends?
No,
This is
no, I
the
got
first
some
day.
more upstairs, man. Don't worry. But there's no music in this thing. That's kind of lame. I'm a little upset about it. I think I'm just gonna stare at it and be sad. If there's no other things on here that could possibly make the music happen, can I like investigate it a little further?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a record player, it's a
No,
music
it's
box.
just like a little music box. Oh, like, is there
Yeah.
like a little handle on it?
There's a
Okay.
crank.
I'm gonna try and crank it.
Okay.
Play Soldier
you-
Boy.
As you examine this box, you are able to crank it. It's very, very simple to do, and a sort of melancholy, slow version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star begins to play, and this marionette ballerina starts to spin on her sort of pointed toe.
This is not the jam I was expecting. I really don't know what I was expecting. So I just kind of start bobbing along to it, like trying to make the most of the situation. And I just keep cranking the music. I'm just like, yeah.
As you continue to turn the music box to crank up that volume, a sense of unease fills the room. And
I slow my cranking. I'm like,
which sort of permeates throughout for all of you at this point. It's very distracting. The basement was already cold. There's no wind here, but you feel a sense of like air rushing through the space. And at this point, we're gonna leave initiative.
I didn't get my next
Does-
turn.
Did anyone win? Have I solved the box?
I'm more of an Edward fan,
you?
anyways.
When you say did I solve the box, I immediately look at Casey like,
I don't get it.
you-
What? Yeah?
I don't actually. I'm saying that out of character. I'm asking
Oh.
because I'm rooting for Lee. to
Yeah.
solve this box.
Leah, you unfortunately didn't have enough time to solve the box, but you're welcome to continue working on it. Though the sense of unease is quite final in the space.
I think somehow Leah knows she failed, and she feels that sense of like unease. She's like, no, this room is bad. And sets the box down. And
Yeah,
then
let's
she
go
looks at it
back
again, and she's like,
upstairs
I
and
have to defeat it. and
engage
takes
in
the box.
intercourse.
is that a board game?
Only if you're bored. And I'm gonna go upstairs.
I just go upstairs.
I was
To my
distracted by
room.
how
I go
creepy this
upstairs to my
room is.
room, and I start reading a book.
I'm still looking at the sarcophagus. Are there like drains or anything where blood could get out of this?
Yes, at the bottom.
Roughly how big is the sarcophagus?
I would say 7 feet tall, 3 feet across.
Oh, it's like my size. And since we're almost an hour and a half in, I'm gonna get in the sarcophagus and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Tallulah, I bet." Okay,
Lula's
Tallulah,
like walking over to there's like a wedding dress, right? On
Yeah.
like a mannequin. She's over there like just about to touch this wedding dress.
wait. I'm gonna get in the box and let's see if something cool happens.
No,
Maybe
don't
I'll
do
become a
that.
werewolf.
That's messed up. Don't. I
Oh,
haven't gone
wait.
upstairs yet.
Hang on. Or we find the werewolf and we put the werewolf in the spike box and like its blood
There's
is
a
gonna.
werewolf?
Werewolf?
Yeah, there's like
I think we say it at the same
Yeah, we
time.
did.
Yeah, I mean, wait, was one of us the werewolf?
Is
I
it
don't
full
think I'm a
moon?
werewolf.
Have
We
you
should
guys
go
seen me in the
outside
full
and
moon?
see.
Donation.
You don't look like a werewolf, Gray.
We should go and look and see if it's a full moon outside. 'Cause then we should be suspicious of
I
everything.
was just outside running. Was it a full moon?
I'm gonna say sure it was.
You are not gonna believe this, bro. It's super full moon.
Yo, all of you are suspicious.
It's like that's why I found the tree so fast when Leah couldn't. Yeah.
I just like
wouldn't we
slowly
would
back away and
already
go back
changed?
upstairs. I'm like,
Wait.
We hit our next goal.
Hey!
Oh snap.
We just crossed the threshold of $300. So two
Hey.
survivors have now been funded to be accompanied to the hospital, and it's also an advantage for Leah has been gifted to you from dear friend the Brunch Guild.
Feeling bad about your rolls,
Hooray.
Leah.
Mhm.
I've had one good one, and even that wasn't enough to solve the box.
Is there anything down here that's yet to be interacted with?
There are quite a few, but it's
Yeah.
at this point that an additional, unseen to the survivors in the space, whisper, or not unseen, but unheard whisper goes through the air of, leave the basement. Leave the basement. That seems to affect your minds.
I got a weird sense that we should just leave the murder basement. But if I find a werewolf, super gonna tackle bro into the spike box.
But Greg, as you head up the stairs, the music box just, you don't want to put it down. And you continue, it remains in your hands as you head back upstairs.
I'm not playing. I don't feel compelled to like play it though, do I? I just want it with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just kept it with you.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Your comfort box.
I'm like kind of I fiddle with it. I kind of just like. Yeah, I just fiddle with it as I go up the stairs.
Hey, Jesse, did I hear you say it was a full moon outside?
Yeah.
That probably.
Right, that's why Leah couldn't find the tree.
That probably
I
means
found
it's light enough out to go make out. You want to come with me to go make out?
To make out what? I told you I found the tree. I could see it. Like
To put our lips together and, kissing, making out,
do you
tongue
have
in
dry
tongue.
mouth?
Come on,
Oh.
I'm gonna grab your hand and start leading you out the door.
Yeah. I'm like, where are we going? Yeah, but I do go. Yeah.
And the two of you exit the cabin as Leah has gone into her bedroom, shut the door. Tallulah and Greg, what are you doing as the final two in the main space of the area?
I think now that I'm in a place that's a little bit more lit up, I am gonna I think I'm just fiddling with this music box. I think I kind of want to just hold it up to the light a little bit and maybe see more of the if it's more ornate details or something like that. Just kind of take in a little bit more of it because it's made me curious.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Under the light of the regular cabin space of this living room, you sit yourself down on the couch. You're able to re-examine this box. You open it up again, and you see that the marionette ballerina on the center stage here isn't in the box anymore.
Aww. What the?
What's wrong?
Did I
I think
break
Tallulah's
it?
just smoking and watching Greg.
I think I broke it on the way up because there was a little chick in here, a dancing chick, and she was
Tallulah's gonna
spinning
look
and
in. Does it
stuff,
look like?
But there's
something-
nothing there now.
Does it
The
look
chick
like something
fell
broke?
out.
It looks. You can definitely see the mechanism where there used to be a spot, like a peg for someone to just turn on. Wow, that was very sexual.
What?
But it wasn't not
What?
snapped. It
Kelly's
wasn't
getting
snapped.
to you.
Not snapped.
Not snapped. It just looks like something's been almost removed.
But I had it the whole time. So I didn't take this off.
Do you want to look for it?
I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of creeped out. I think I had too much to smoke. This is kind of weirding me out. I'm gonna grab my water, my sealed water bottle, and drink some water. I'm I'm dehydrated. I'm a little concerned. Starting to sweat a little bit.
Tallulah will look at the pathway from wherever we're sitting to that hatchway and see if they can see anything that has fallen
Yeah, on the stairs or
on the
something.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you do, are you getting on your knees? Or are you just looking while
Yeah.
you're standing?
I'm looking. Yeah, I'll get down.
Yeah,
I'm smoking
all
with my one
fours, yeah.
hand while I'm looking down. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation for me.
I'll help.
Sure, the two of you start looking.
Oh, I'm not good at it, so that's not bad though. 13. I have a -1 to this roll.
That is investigation's a +2, so that's 5.
Oh no! I have a -1 and I rolled better.
Woo!
Yeah, that was not good.
So, no real advantage here. You're quite certain that you don't spot anything other than, a few bits of track dirt has made its way, mud into the house, a leaf here and there. But you don't find any missing marionette piece.
I found a leaf. Not that
Oh.
kind of leaf, though.
Yeah, I was like, I hope I didn't drop that. I wouldn't be so careless, right? Weird. Where I need to like retrace my steps or something. Well, I went all the way down there, and I played with the puzzle box. Then Leah took the puzzle box, and then I took the music box. Did Leah steal the little guy in there? That's the only. Hey, maybe I should go. No, she wouldn't have done that. She's too busy with the other puzzle box. I'm just gonna go back downstairs.
Maybe there
and see
wasn't
if I can
anything
like
there.
find the. I'm like, there's gotta be down there, and I'm just gonna go.
And you continue searching, we're gonna cut to our romantic couple outside, Casey and Jesse.
Kind of like pulled Jesse like deep into the woods, and I'm still just sort of like,
oh, you want to race too?
just gyrating. I mean, I hope you're not too quick.
No, I'm like, I'm super blue all over Leah. Like,
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I got a bit of dust.
oh, you got like allergies there in the woods.
Yeah, I forgot my that thing, the needle thing in the RV. Kind of
Needle
dirty.
thing?
You know, like moss and dirt and
Like
ants
heroin?
aren't very sexy, are they?
I mean, I'm not here to like yuck anybody's yums, but like ants and stuff don't do anything for me, no.
Get like ass bit and stuff like that. You want to just like, moon's pretty nice. You want to just hang out and talk?
Yeah. I mean, wait, like, how close is Casey to me currently?
Probably like holding your hand and like right next to you.
Like when she sits down, I get ready to sit down and I go, oh, sorry, gotta leave room for Jesus. And I just sit just like,
Yeah, I think I kind of respect that. I'm just start like sneezing and my face starts to get a bit red from allergies. I respect that. This place is kind of weird, right?
As an aside, Leah, you did not tell me about the carvings in the tree, correct?
I mentioned it briefly. I said it has carvings, but I didn't really go into detail about it.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think you were just like, so I didn't
Right.
really get a chance to go much in depth. But I
Okay.
mentioned it, I think, very briefly.
More like creepy cabin in the woods with a one-way like creeper mirror and like a murder basement. It's like, that's like a vibe. It's not my vibe. But,
So is
you
this
know,
like a
and then,
joke? Like, did Leah like set this place
But
up
it-
to be like all the tropes from like every horror movie?
who booked this place?
I didn't. I don't have any money. I'm a
Also-
student with terrible debt.
Also, we might be werewolves.
Damn, I am an Edward fan, but wait, which one's the Edward's the vampire one, right?
Oh, wait a minute. If there's werewolves, I need a wooden stake. I start looking for like a big piece of wood or something that I can like
Yeah.
arm myself with.
That makes sense.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll investigation for me, or perception. Let's do perception because you're just scanning.
Yeah. Let's see, hang on. The
Meanwhile,
dice would just-
Casey's gonna pull her.
17.
Casey's gonna
I'm
pull
sorry.
her phone out of her cleavage and start googling like local plants that she might be allergic to.
With a 17, for sure, you're able to find a fallen tree branch quite easily. Break off a few of its straggly branches, and you've got a nice club. Great club,
does-
perhaps.
Perhaps is that this is a great club. I just look at it. I'm like, I was like, they say like you're supposed to like stab a werewolf through a heart with a wooden stake, but I'm like, doesn't stabbing anything through the heart kind of kill it?
Yeah, it's kind of redundant. Also, I have no service out here. What do you think if you cut off a werewolf's head, like a zombie, that would kill the werewolf? Like a zombie? Like, do they all just have the
Cut off
same way of
zombie
killing
head,
them?
The zombie kind of still stays alive though. Then you just got like a bitey zombie head.
Casey, you have the alert feat, and it comes to your ear quite suddenly. You hear a growing in volume the same melody that was played in the basement earlier.
Greg,
Oh,
take your creepy ass music box back to the cabin, please. Not in the mood for this.
Just as an aside, because it's gonna bother me, Faded Bluegrass didn't exist in 2010, so it was the "Oh Brother Where Art Thou" soundtrack.
Ooh.
I need that on the record.
It's a banger.
So I'm very much while you're doing this, I'm just like, when you say song, I'm like, oh yeah, I am the man of counsel.
Greg's playing that weird,
Let's start.
creepy thing. Listen, it's
Do I
getting
hear
cold.
anything?
It's getting cold out here. We should go back.
You stop, Jesse, to listen, and you don't hear the music, but you are able to clock like more snapping of twigs or branches like you were doing to this great club earlier.
I hear that
Yeah.
in towards the house or in the other direction.
I would say it's a bit further from where you're at.
I'm like, oh, hey, I think they're looking for us, Casey. Yo, we're over here. Yo, hey, Leah, is that you? Want a rematch?
Casey, you look in the direction that Jesse's just shouting in, and you can see, once again, from your alert feet, you're unable to be surprised, which means that you see a 3-foot tall, a larger version of this little marionette that was on the music box earlier this evening. A white dress, and now that you can see it up close, it doesn't have a face.
I'm gonna give you this. My eyes are starting to get blurry from, allergies and stuff. I'm gonna like put my hand on Jesse's chest and be like, "Hey, put the stick down. It's a kid." And I'm gonna like slowly walk towards it and be like, "Hey there, little sis. How you? Did you get lost in the woods? This isn't a good
Like
place." I'm
forest
gonna like
kids?
put out my hands to like.
Is there a campground?
The marionette rushes towards you, Casey, and it doesn't have a face. It has a hole that
shit.
has teeth, rows and rows of teeth, almost like a shark that latches on to your own cheek, and it starts to pull you back into the forest. Jesse, you're witnessing all of this.
Can I act?
Yes, you may. You're gonna get one
I just-
action before we roll initiative for this.
Well, how close was this happening within 5 feet of me?
I would say, because Casey specifically described getting up and walking towards it, I'm gonna say 10 feet.
That sucks because I have the sentinel feet. Okay. I'm just gonna yell at the top of my lungs, and I'm not gonna yell to deafen you guys, but you guys, the doll has a face hole. I am going to run forward and attack this thing. Actually, I would like to rage and attack this thing with
you
my
may
club.
rage.
Yeah. Which for me, when I rage, I just like.
Yeah.
Yep, and I would like to attack it.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and use. You know what? Let's go ahead and get spicy here. I'm gonna use one of them advantages.
Yes.
Thank you to
please.
whoever donated there. Actually, I will not use the advantage because since Casey's being spicy, I'm gonna be spicy too. I'm just gonna reckless attack.
Nice.
So I still get
Oh,
advantage.
okay.
I'll get advantage back against me.
Yeah.
So let's see. The best one is a 18. Oh, wait, what? Oh, hang on. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, best one is an 18. 18 on the first
18
attack.
connects for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll roll damage afterwards. I guess let me see, because if it's not standing, then we'll see. For 9 points, it does not add my rage damage, so 11 points.
All right. Whoosh, you connect with the side of this doll. You're not quite sure. You hear a splintering sound, and it continues to its muffling scream happens because it's still chomping away at Casey's face. But I think
got
you
2
have another attack.
I
Yeah.
got 2 attacks. Yeah, let's go ahead and send the other one down range then, please. And that is going to be, the best one is going to be a 12.
Unfortunately, that second one, while you still connect, is not able to do any damage to this creature as it continues making a meal of your lover.
That is it for me, except I will say mechanically, because of the Sentinel, if it is actually attacking her, I get to hit it again. So
Sure, then yes,
yeah.
you would.
right,
It is
all right.
attacking her for sure.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cash in that natural 20.
Okay, yeah.
Get yeah, exactly. Thank you. So I still got. Oh, I rolled so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez.
Did you take Lucky?
I did, but hang on. Let me. Does
Okay.
Lucky doesn't let me do damage rolls though, does it?
Oh no, I don't.
No, I
No,
think
just
it's
attacks. Yeah, Lucky
yeah.
doesn't let me do.
It's
I
attack,
rolled
yeah.
so poorly. 14 points of damage.
14. You see the crack that you already made on parts of this wooden body. It begins to thicken, and a dark ooze starts to drip out of these wounds that you've caused.
You guys, the face hole's oozing. Yeah.
And before we go into full-on initiative and battle with this dull marionette ballerina, we're not quite sure. We're gonna have to take a quick break so that all you folks can get in these donations, because trust me, they need help to survive.
Buzz, I don't have a weapon.
There's some great clubs out here if you're in the market.
Hey.
Just saying. Don't think about it. This one's pretty rad.
And we'll be back in 10 minutes. See you soon.
Bye.
Thank you, Dan.
Bye.
into combat, I just want to say thank you all so much for all of these donations. Holy cow. We're blowing through our milestones left, right, and center. We're at $315 raised right now. Our next goal is $400, but right now we've covered 2 survivors being accompanied to the hospital, which is amazing. Thank you so much for your generosity. But now I'm going to kill everyone because all of your donations have been to help me.
No.
No!
Donate to save us now.
Save the survivors.
I just had to use my advantage on initiative because I rolled a 3 at first.
I had to use my natural 20 to try and save Casey's face.
We're so depleted.
Oh boy.
Oh, everyone is in different spots. Thank you. Thank you for noticing that.
Ooh, who am I?
Ooh, I don't know.
Jeremy
Ooh, I'm
is
Jeremy.
Dave.
I'm just gonna start moving people and hope
who
people
am I
get to
now?
the right place.
I'm down with
Rachel
being
now.
Jeremy.
Nope.
Wait, who was I gonna
I'm
be?
Rachel now.
If I achieve my long goal
got
of
it.
wanting to be Margaret,
Nice.
You were gonna be Rachel, actually.
hey, I'll take it. There's
Yeah.
no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer when we shuffle this deck. I'll take
Honestly,
it.
I think once the estrogen kicks in, I basically am just Char.
Yeah. It's a great person to be.
You don't want to be me right now. I'm going to let you know being pregnant is like the weirdest experience that I've ever experienced in my life.
we've all seen aliens.
Damn.
And if you want to see more Alien, tune in on Sunday.
Hey,
Sunday.
Sunday.
It was a segue.
Plus, if we reach our next goal of $400, Jeremy, who is the game mother for our alien game this Sunday, will get to have an extra alien at the start of the show.
Hang on a second, wait, what's the donation
There you
here
go.
for extra space marines? Like, hold on, what are we supposed to use? Harsh language? Come on.
Please give me another one.
I'm down with more aliens.
Is it a friendly xenomorph? Is that it?
Well, when we
Could
say an
be.
extra alien,
I
do we
watched
mean
the last
on the
I
chart?
watched
On the
last
chart.
I have a chart of
Yeah.
aliens from all different franchises.
One. Last time it was ET with a gun or something.
It was
Yeah.
ET, but who had been raised by predators.
Right.
So it was ET
Oh,
wearing a
that's
predator
valid.
mask with like all of the
Right.
predator's gear, and then the other one was General Zod.
That's
right.
Man.
There's a lot of kneeling involved, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Wild.
Great. Sure.
But
Yes.
right now, we're going to
Casey
focus
would've liked
in
that.
on Jesse and Casey. As first in our initiative, we're going to have a lair action as threads begin to expand out from under you, Casey, as the marionette that's latched itself to your face continues to affect the area under you, making it difficult terrain. And it's her turn next with a 19 on initiative. She's gonna stab you with her a thin silver needle emerges from her fingernails and slices into your neck here with a. Oh, maybe it doesn't actually
hate needles.
commit. 14 to hit.
That just hits.
Oh, that's right, because you don't have armor, because nobody donated to give you armor.
I barely have
No,
clothes
that was a
on.
thing. Yeah. Did we say
We're
that
just
out loud?
college kids.
Hey, chat. Help. Help.
I'm in like a swimsuit with like a cover over it.
You
No.
take 20 necrotic damage, Casey, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
I mean,
Hey,
that
we're
I'll be
good
good
at
at. I'm not proficient in it. 17.
Oh, 17. It's enough. You pass. You feel sort of poison or venom begin to spread. Oh, sorry, Jesse, do you have something to say?
No, please, sorry.
You feel a poison begin to spread from this needle, but your constitution is able to somehow push it at bay, or your charisma, in fact, in this case. And you feel you're uninhibited from this effect.
You riz the poison. You suck it out. You're like,
I've gotten tattoos before. No, this does not hurt me.
a couple. Well, please let me know when her turn is finished.
That's all she's gonna do at this point.
So, a couple of things. Sentinel, I'm gonna do my attack because she attacked someone other than me.
Yep.
But we're gonna start gambling because I don't know how much more of that my girl can take. So I'm going to take the Great Weapon Master attack penalty to potentially do more damage.
Okay.
So
Sure.
It's, although it's a high stakes gamble because this is just a hang on, wait. Sorry, I need to read the wording of reckless attack. I apologize to see if I can do that with this or not. Sorry. Because the stakes are kind of high, so please donate and help. You know?
I think it's
can-
any attack it lasts for the turn once you've turned it on. no?
Yeah. Every attack after you first use Reculus attack is with advantage.
So, okay, but the letter of the law, is this because we just re-rolled initiative. So are you ruling that this is an ongoing battle and therefore I'm still reckless, or is this the start of a new fight? Just
I would
'cause again,
say-
I want to do it by the book.
I'd say it's fine. Go for it.
All right, great.
Still
All right.
on my face.
I am generous.
That is true. You are nothing.
Tell you what,
Not
once she gets off my face, we'll consider it a new combat. How about that?
All right. So Roland, I gotta manually take -5 though, because there's no way to kind of put it in here. So ooh, that's not good. That is gonna make it a 14.
14 is not enough.
Yeah. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Yep.
Is that all you'd like to do at this point?
Because that was my reaction.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Sentinel reaction.
Which means that Leah, we're back to you. You're separated. You've separated yourself in the cabin. I want to know though, did you bring up the puzzle that you were working on, or did you leave it behind?
No, I brought it with me. I set it down for a moment, and then I thought about it and was like, no. And I took like probably a 5-minute like study break. But like something about like all this gas that has been like blasting Leah, she's starting to feel like there was a moment where she was like, she has spent so long, in a little bit of Leah's backstory, she was very much a bookworm when she was younger, but she got bullied a lot for it. And her parents essentially pushed her into sports, and mainly fencing. And one day she ended up beating up a kid with a yardstick and gained so much respect from everybody that her whole life then became much more about training her body to be as physically sharp as possible. And even though she still has a very sharp mind, she's much more focused on her physical self. But I think the failure is like, okay, I can't let this thing overcome me. My mind must be as sharp as my body. And ever since then, I have been hyper-focusing on this thing to the point where it is questionable the degree to which I heard Jesse even yelling. I have just been diligently working on this puzzle box.
Yeah.
Feverishly working on this puzzle box.
Okay. Then as you continue to do that, go ahead and can you make an intelligence check for me?
Okay.
I'll let you use either intelligence or wisdom, and it can be up to you.
With intelligence, intelligence is much better. Wisdom is a -1 right now.
All right.
I have a +4 to intelligence. That means I have a 23.
Ooh. With a 23, you're making headway on this puzzle, and you're actually going to take 2 points of damage as something slices out from the box. A metal jabs into your palm as you work on this puzzle.
I think you will not defeat me, and like redouble my efforts.
Would you like to take a bonus action?
Yes. Can I take a bonus action to solve this puzzle?
What's your list of bonus actions that you've got with you right now?
Okay,
What are you
bonus
working
actions, I have second wind. If I had 2 weapon fighting, I could do that, but it's literally like second wind where I can regain.
Sure,
HP.
I'll say go ahead and roll
Solve
again.
it with one hand, just switch to 2 hands, solve it with the other one.
That's a 2. I'm very distracted, so a 6 in total.
All right,
for
yeah.
intelligence.
You're injured. You're hurting. You hurt your palm. No more headway, but you know you're still making progress here.
Mm-hmm.
You can only play with that box.
As
for
I'm
so
doing
long.
this, I hear the yelling and I hear quiet. Like I just yell out, quiet! I'm trying to focus.
Whoosh, and we see to Jesse. We're up to you next. And sorry, I think we got another donation.
Yeah.
Just double checking. We did.
Something good. Survey says something good.
Let me see. Give him heck from Wardenclyffe.
Yeah.
Beating.
Hey.
Advantage.
Damn it.
Hey, thank you. I need it.
It's all right.
A
I'm
lot.
probably gonna die before I need it.
No, I am gonna beat this thing off. Of
And I should
you.
say, Jeremy, did I give you your advantage from the Brunch Guild?
Yes, I used
Okay.
it on my initiative.
Great. Just wanted to make sure.
You know what, Casey? Since you were the one who is dying when I'm missing, I'll leave it up to you. Do you want me to take the more accurate, less damaging attacks, or keep swinging for the fences that I might miss, but if I crack this thing... Oh, no, wait. 14's not enough. That means -5. I'd have to roll a 20. No. Never mind. I just mapped that myself. I'm just going to reckless attack this thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, no, hang on. Wait, Casey. I got +6, -5. I'm still +1. I'd need to roll a 14 or higher on the die with a reckless attack, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's your face. Do you want me to gamble on hitting it harder?
Just be
or
my
hitting it more accurately?
be my sunshine band and hit it as hard as you can.
Well, then yes, I will take the penalty, potentially do more damage, reckless attack. Okay.
I think that was a reference too old for me.
Oh, that is. You know what? I'm going to. I cannot let you die. Not like this. Not like this.
Alien again?
No. I'm gonna cash in one of my luckies.
Okay.
And re-roll that. Now,
Yeah.
Dungeon Master, do I roll one more die or do I roll both advantage dice over again?
I believe the lucky feat mentions that it's a die, not a roll, right?
Perfect. All right, rolling it again, but this will. That is
To
going
roll an
to
additional
be,
d20, yeah.
That will be a 16 to hit it.
That is still not enough.
Wow. Well, for my second attack, I won't take the penalty, and I'm just gonna crack his thing.
All right.
All right, let's see. With a 19 to hit it.
That connects, yes.
Lord Jesus. For a big ol' 11 points of damage.
Woo, all right.
Yeah.
Where are you connecting on its body?
Probably not its head, because its head's attached to her head. So
Yeah.
I'm just like bashing at its body.
Okay, sure. You can see that you've like ripped part of its costuming on its back, and you've exposed the metallic sort of instrument is jutting out from its body. That looks like similar to what Greg was playing with on the box itself here. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Just through gritted teeth, I just say, on its back, something there. And I'm still just like, but yeah, still cracking away at it.
Then at the end of your turn, this creature is going to take a legendary action, and
thanks, I hate
it's
it.
going to. Its
Why?
teeth are already connected to you, Casey. So I'm going to need you to make me a Constitution saving throw here.
How has it not been forced to let go yet? Oh, I got a 24, baby.
Oh, all right.
Clutch.
Once more, you feel like these rows of teeth that are connected to your face begin to sort of like shake side to side, almost like a chainsaw. It attempts to rip through your cheek, but your skin is so tough.
Yeah.
It must be your foundation or something. And you're
Don't clean it off when you go to sleep. Just put another layer on when you wake up, baby.
God, no.
It's like a helmet.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Second
and
mate foundation's the
Casey,
best foundation.
it is your turn.
I'm gonna. All right. So first, my instinct, because I've gotten the dumb gas, is to like immediately start screaming and try to run away.
Of course.
But then I'm so congested that shit's not working right now. So I'm gonna like still trying to like hold on. Like my face is on this thing. I'm gonna reach around and try to find a rock, like a big old rock on the ground somewhere.
Yeah.
Reach around.
I will say you are connected to it.
I mean, is she technically grappling me?
I'll say yes.
All right, then I will move. I mean, that doesn't prohibit my searching on the ground.
Technically true.
She can keep chainsawing my face while I look for a rock.
But yeah, you're outside. I would say you're able to find a rock that's about the size of your fist relatively
All right, I'm gonna
easily.
grip it, and then I'm gonna say, "Eat this, white swan," and try to hit her across the head with it.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
That is a 19.
Hold on, I'm looking up grappling. Do you get
Just drop
disadvantage on
speed.
that?
Just drop speed to 0.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Okay,
it
you're
does.
just stuck. Sorry,
They're
what
stuck
did you
to
roll
each
to
other
hit?
though.
Technically, my speed is reduced to half, as I would have to drag her with me. But yeah, that was a 19 to hit, or 17.
It connects.
Uh,
19 is enough.
And I'm going to use my Scofflaw feature, which means that I can use a bonus action to break this rock across the side of her head and do max damage for the item.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. You
Like a beer
connect with its face. I'm going to have it roll a con save to see if it can still hang on to you. With a 9, but hold on, let me use one of my advantages. Thank you, chat.
Okay, first of
Oh,
all,
my goodness.
what even is that? What
how
even is
could
that?
you?
Okay, wait, no, chat, hang on. This is my serious face. Look, let me talk to you for a second. Okay, now wait a second. Now, when I do this, and I do this all the time, the group has like Warple swords and Staff of the Magi and armor. We have one weapon and 0 armor between all of us, and she's gonna send like carnivorous unicorns and shut in anime otaku werewolves
And
and
Cenobites probably.
Cenobites and like something without teeth and God knows what else.
Oh, no.
But, come on. That's it.
Please
That's
keep
all I'm
donating
saying.
to me, chat. And she saves because of that advantage and remains attached to you.
All right.
Anything else on your turn, Casey?
I do have another attack,
Of course. I'm so sorry.
which I'm going to use to attempt to push myself off of her. So I'm going to like grab her shoulder and then put my foot on her chest and just kind of like try to push myself off of this thing.
Yep.
Um,
So a contested roll here.
can I can use acrobatics to try to get out of grapple once I'm already grappled, right?
Yes.
Good, 'cause I'm a dex. That's a 15.
You beat her.
Okay, just I shred my face off as I like stumble back. And I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna like
It's
look at Jesse and like give you like a, yeah, all right. Look back at her.
You see, as Casey looks at you, Jesse, you see that her cheek skin, you see her teeth.
Just
And,
flesh
like, it's
wiggling
just
as I nod.
flapped down below her chin.
Adrenaline's pumping. I don't notice it. And I'm going to.
Looks good though. You look good. You look good. You look great. You look great. You look great.
I'm gonna action surge. I'm gonna.
All right, go for it.
Is there? I'm gonna grab another rock.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to smash again.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
14.
Not enough.
So I just like whiff, and then it's weird. There's like a breeze on my teeth, which doesn't feel good. And then I'm just gonna like backhand the rock again. 'Cause you still get your second attack on an action surge attack, right? Yeah. Yeah. Fighters are cool, guys. That's a 10. I still miss as I put my other hand to my cheek and
missed
just like
quickly.
wide-eyed like whiff the rock and like stumble a little bit back. And I'm like, ah. That's it. That's my turn.
And we're brought back into the cabin with Tallulah. Now, this screaming and shouting has happened outside. I would say you're not at the tree. We had this discussion over our break. They're probably about like less than a minute's walk away from the cabin. You may have heard them outside, but you're currently on the ground searching, I believe, for you found a leaf.
Yeah, I found the leaf, and Greg is going down the stairs to backtrack.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of distracted by whatever is happening with that.
But is there
Um,
something? What would you like to do in this moment in time?
I think I'm just assisting Greg looking for this little ballerina thing.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys, you're all on your own.
Yeah, I'm just realizing, Greg, did I skip your turn? You got a dirty 20 initiative.
Oh, maybe. It's okay.
Well, let's
I'm
do it
far
now.
away.
Tallulah's
Yeah, we can start
helping
with Greg first. Yeah, because whatever you're doing, I'm assisting.
Downstairs to look for. I don't think if I'm in the basement, would I have even heard them? Is my thing.
If you've already
I started
left,
going down the stairs. Is what I said.
Yeah,
when
let's
we
make
cut. So.
a perception check.
Cool.
You want me to roll performance to see how loud I
Sure.
get?
Yeah.
I
Alright.
don't know if it matters.
Uh-oh.
I got a 9.
We'll-
I've got
we'll
I've
see
got I've
based
got
on
a
what
negative
Jesse
1,
rolls.
so I got a 2. So I'm
Oh,
like,
good.
you guys, the holes.
Like, you're so scared. You're like, you guys.
You guys stay in the holes. You guys. Like
you
very scary ASMR.
Yeah.
not able to hear the scrooing, unfortunately, from this
Cool. I'm
vantage
gonna
point.
look for that doll so hard, you have no idea. Look
Roll
everywhere.
investigation.
I'm gonna interact with as many things as possible to find that doll. Yeah.
Y'all are just shooting yourselves in the foot here.
I'm trying to get donations because we need help.
Heaven forbid. Yeah, right. Let's face first, man. Face first.
Yeah. No, but for real, I am looking around to see if I see any trace of any pieces of music box. Now that I've been able to see it in the light, and I know what kind of the pieces should look like a little bit better.
Can I be assisting Greg? Like, give them
Yes.
advantage?
For sure.
Because that's
Go
all I'm
ahead
really
and
doing is
roll
trying to help Greg.
Investigation.
Cool, investigation. So that's a 21 or a natural 20.
Hey.
Wow. Awesome. Then as the two of you are continuing to search down in the cabin, you are certain that you do not find this little missing piece is not in this cabin. But you do find Greg near the poster with the lunar depictions that Casey was looking at on the floor. You do see a 3 foot tall, sort of sitting lopsided on the floor, wearing a white dress with red ribbons, blonde hair in 2 braids, a marionette mouth hung down, almost a larger version of her that you didn't notice before.
Fuck, it's a troop.
Is Tallulah down here with me, or is?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm down there with you.
Do you remember this being here?
Uh,
'Cause I know I've been smoking a lot, but I feel like I wouldn't have missed that. Like I feel like I'm starting to lose my high a little bit, so I'm a little bit like whoa, 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 whoa.
I feel like I lost it with the teeth.
I don't know. I'm either losing it or I'm having a real bad trip. Like I'm. Is there anything that I can like use to like? I don't know if I want to touch it, but I kind of want to like poke it with something.
After talking to Tallulah and you look back at it, ready to go look for something to poke it with, you see that its head is looking in a different direction than it was the first time you saw it.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! No way! No way! No way! No way! Nope! 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 Nope!
I think Tallulah screams,
no,
and Leah probably hears it.
Quiet down there! Still looking diligently at the...
There's creepy dolls! There's creepy dolls!
I don't have time to play with dolls!
No, like a real one, like it's like murdery house type stuff. You might. Are you still doing that? Never mind, it's fine.
And it's at this point that do you have a bonus action, Greg? Slash Tallulah, both of you, you're kind of sharing this for just this one time since I fucked
think
up.
I'm gonna use cunning action to hide from this doll. Because
That's valid. That's the most valid thing so far.
I'm just like, fucking hide. We gotta get back upstairs, but we gotta hide. And I just like book it like behind something. Like a bookshelf or one of the fixtures.
I will follow after I scream, and Greg says that I will follow and disengage.
Yeah.
Okay. So the two of you are attempting to hide. Go ahead, Greg, and roll your stealth check for me.
Okay. This is the thing I'm good at, so hopefully I don't fuck it up.
Bold.
I can't hide though. I can just disengage.
Yeah,
Dirty
disengage
20.
and follow. Pardon me?
20.
Dirty 20.
I
All right.
I have a +9, so.
You feel relatively confident in your wedging yourself in between like two of the fixtures down here. Tallulah has followed you, which may or may not have hindered your
boy.
chances a little bit.
Okay. It's fine. I don't want Tallulah to get fucked up by the
I'm
ball
also
either,
like just
so.
continuing to scream, which is probably not making Leah happy.
Like,
I'll be there in a minute! What's there?
And that brings us back to the top of initiative,
Oh, no.
which means Greg, you get to go again because now you are at your dirty 20 initiative.
Oh, sick! Thanks. Okay. Okay. So, is the doll doing anything? I'm hiding from it. So,
Do you want to poke your head out and look?
but I feel like okay. First things first. Is there anything near me, or I'm assuming we hide behind one of the tables of things that we had to look at? Can I?
Yes, that's right.
Is there anything sharp that I can grab? Anything, or even blunt? I don't know if I care at this
You
point.
probably have a lot of blunts.
yeah.
That's good. That's good.
That I could possibly use to defend myself.
Yes,
this
you
moment.
reach your arm up and like feel on the table that you're hiding nearby, and you feel the leather book that you remember clocking earlier, and your fingers come across something else, a metal cord with pointy things attached to it. You're thinking it's the jewelry.
Does it feel like something I could use as a weapon, or is it just jewelry? Because I was like,
you grab it and pull it down.
I'll grab it, I guess. If it's
You see that it's
pointy.
like a set of. It's got teeth and scales on it.
Okay.
Chat, can you give us some weapons? We're using rocks and fucking necklaces.
Chat, we need
I'm
weapons,
built
please.
around needing
Also,
an
I get a
axe.
new
I'm just like-
monster at $50.
Yeah.
Just saying, if you get $50, there's gonna be a new monster on Sunday.
You
Yeah.
at this point, as you're thinking, I need something. You do remember the toolbox outside.
Upstairs. Okay, I gotta make a run for that toolbox. I'm gonna look to see.
No,
if
we
it's-
brought it inside because we're
But
I
it's
opened it
upstairs,
up,
right?
yeah.
Oh,
he was
it's-
opening it. He was opening up during Truth and Dare.
So it's in the living
up
room.
in the main
Even
living
better.
room, yeah.
The main
Okay.
center. Yeah.
So
of the lodge
I'm
or the
gonna
cabin.
look. I'm gonna keep my pointy necklace and peer around to see if I have a clear shot to try and maybe use my movement and dash up the stairs. But I want to make sure it's not like gonna trip me or try to grab me.
You look. You remember where it was.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore.
Oh fuck. Katrina? I don't know where. Don't freak out, but it's not there anymore. So
What do you mean it's not there anymore?
it's gone, but that doesn't mean it's gone. I've seen scary movies, and that just means it might be behind us.
Ooh, like is holding like her hand over her mouth and turns around to look, turns her head to see if it's behind her.
You whip your head.
And
You're
that's
like,
when the attack comes, not from the front, but from the side.
Clever girl.
From the dinosaur doll you didn't even know was there.
Your like red hair like flows over your shoulder as you turn to look to Lula. You don't see it. It's not behind you.
It's
don't
not
know
there, but Tulu's just like holding her hand over her mouth and like just trying not to scream.
The box is upstairs with the shit we can use to fight things. I think we need to make a run for it. Okay?
Tulu just shakes her head frantically.
I'm gonna do that. So I would recommend that you probably do the same thing when you can. And I'm gonna use my action. I'm gonna dash. I'm just gonna use all of my movement and then use my I'm just gonna use all of it. Just
Okay.
all of the things I can do to move up the stairs in a very quick fashion.
As you sprint up the stairs, your feet collide with a trap on one of the steps. You feel metal sliding up into your heel. It's thin, perhaps needle-like in nature. But you've got
Fucked
momentum, baby, and you keep running. But you do take 5
Oh.
points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Thanks, I hate it.
Ouch.
Wait, I'd like to advocate. No save, no attack roll, just damage. Is that the kind of scary haunted house we're in?
I didn't look for traps.
Let me
I was about to say, is this a you didn't
Yeah.
catch the
Not
trap
look for
situation?
traps.
Let me check the
I
time.
was like, to
Div.
be fair, of all of us, it was the rogue.
I am also a stoner. The
Yeah.
rogue is
Yeah.
a stoner.
Just advocating for your ankles. Okay.
I
fine,
appreciate it.
fine.
Oh, I
Is it
like
into
that.
the-
Instead
is
of a
it
jump
just the-
scare, it's a jump stare.
Yeah. Just into your, is it into the
Nice.
flesh of the heel or into like the bone?
I think it's but a flesh wound. You know, it was only
Okay.
5 points of damage.
So it's more
It's not like Home Alone levels of like pure impalement.
Yeah.
more Home Alone than A Quiet Place.
Definitely
Yeah.
sewing needle vibes.
I'm sensing a theme.
Okay, gotcha.
But you do
cool.
make it up the stairs, and you still have a bonus action.
Cool. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna use my bonus action to hide again, because that's all I can do at this point.
Okay, yeah.
'Cause, yeah,
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
yeah. Like I could have dashed, but I think I don't want to be seen by this thing. So that is an 8. That was very bad. I rolled a 2.
You dash under the kitchen table
Oh no, I'm
and
stupid.
kind of like knock a chair.
Sleight of hand. I was trying to do stealth. Sorry. 11. My apologies. They're right on top of each other.
All right, no worries. You knock that chair, but it doesn't fall over. It just,
Okay.
doesn't light skid.
I do, and then I grab it. I'm like,
Yeah. Exactly. Anything else
Yeah.
on your turn, Greg?
no, I just cry a little and maybe pee.
Which brings us back to this marionette outside. And it's going to just continue chomping away at. Oh, you broke free, Casey. Actually,
I sure did.
which means that you're going to see it reach up its hand and attach itself to threads that are falling from a nearby tree as it removes itself from this situation.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You are right next to it, so yes, you do.
Alrighty. Chat.
Oh, and the sentinel is gonna make it stay there, isn't it?
Do I also get an attack of opportunity?
Chat. Hey, you guys, what's up? Hey, it's Friday. You're hanging out with us. That's cool. I need a 20. I need a crit. Right now. I'm stalling for like a minute for somebody to send a net because I need to hit this thing and lock it down and keep it here with us. We may still die. We might. But if nothing positive comes from it being loose in the trees. Let me just say that. So
I can waste more time, B-Dave, by trying to punch it so that your turn can come later.
You roll your attack of opportunity.
All right.
Technically, they are triggered simultaneously. So you resolve your
It's a
attack of opportunity.
hey B-Dave, hey B-Dave, hey sit down. Let me tell you a story, B-Dave, about how so that one on my dice is I try to just like backhand this little ballerina. It's
Did you really just roll on that one?
that one.
Wow.
What if we just refuse to roll our die until somebody donates a nat
No,
20?
fine. No, we're not gonna hold the people hostage. It's fine. They've been
Oh, watch
very
somebody donates to you, Dave, and it's a nat 1.
I would accept it. All right. I'm just giving it just a few more seconds. And Dungeon Master, if you check the donations, or just
I
somebody
have,
wrote
but
an
none
extra
have come in
comment.
in the last
Okay,
2 minutes.
That's fine.
Roll like us working class rollers over here. Us union rollers.
Yeah, it's true. We're socialist dice rollers here.
I work
right,
night
so,
and day, fingers to the bone to get my kids a D12, and you're rolling up here with a nat 20.
I just want you to know the 40 chess I was trying to play, because technically I haven't reckless attacked on this round. So it's like I get all the advantages of the reckless attack and none of the disadvantages, because I'm back to like normal when it attacks again. But fine, I'm gonna reckless attack with my sentinel. Try and stop this thing. Let's see. I would just Dungeon Master, one last thing before I hit the button.
Yes.
When that 20 comes in and I know it's coming, I would like to claim that 20. even after I
Let
roll
me
this.
refresh the page for you,
Is
B-Dave.
Yeah.
And
One
we got the architects from Cabin in the Woods just waiting in the rafters to
Yeah.
pop their heads out.
No, nothing here.
All right,
Nothing
fine.
in.
We'll let fate decide.
It's been 25 minutes since our last
Um,
donation.
That is
Margaret.
an 18.
It 18 does connect.
Hey, lock his speed down to 0. You're not going anywhere. And that is just going to. Ooh, that's going to be 13 points of damage too.
Ooh, very nice.
Here's the thing,
very
though,
nice.
B-Dave, is it's now, it didn't leave now, and it's right next
Yeah.
to me for its turns. Thank you. Thanks for that.
Well, no, it tried to leave for its turn. So
That was its
now
action.
Now we get to beat on it. It's just not going anywhere.
It used
I mean,
its
it
move.
might
It
do
certainly
more
used its
things.
movement. That's for
We-
sure.
It's
Okay,
now like a
there
pinata hanging from the
was-
tree.
Certainly
there
still
was
got its,
no
its
version-
attack action. That's definitely.
There was no version of events where it being in the tree was to our advantage. Like let's just full stop. Okay.
Gonna jump
Sorry.
on you again later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sending
I wonder if it
reactions,
gets
so,
like sneak attack bonus.
Hey DM, you
Watch
still
it
got
go
an
rogue,
action,
yeah.
right? You still got an attack.
yeah. No, that was my reaction to it on its turn to
Yeah.
lock it down. So
And I can't legendary on my own turn, so Leah,
correct.
you're up next.
Oh, that was not an attack.
Rolling
Oh, cool.
for that.
Yeah, it tried to leave and couldn't. Yeah.
Leah's still
been
Rubik's
hearing
cubing.
screaming from downstairs, but you're focused. Go
Yeah.
ahead and do another intelligence check for me.
That's another 23.
Bring it
Damn.
from out here.
It's not even like screaming. It's like curdling screaming.
Like literally dying.
Scream like
Yeah,
literally
like-
scream queen screaming.
Yeah.
I'm right. Like
Yeah.
when anything that is penetrating my focus, I'm writing off as you all being buffoons.
Yeah,
Ooh.
very fair.
I'm not taking
You
it seriously
feel
right now.
additional parts of this box slide into place, and suddenly, all around you, you hear a voice that says, "You summoned me,"
Nah,
but you don't see
you
anything.
fucked up. you fucked up, AA Ron.
You do feel a very high sense of accomplishment, as you did solve this puzzle.
I
It
think
looks
I'm
very
a little,
neat now, in like almost similar to a Rubik's Cube now that it's in its complete form.
I think I'm so like deliriously happy, as well as with my lowered wisdom, that I have a brief moment of thinking like, the spirit of victory is speaking to me. And then I realized like, hello? Are you the owner of the house? Are there microphones? Or speakers? Are you speaking? Hello?
I came, and you see outside of the window on the other side of your bedroom, the two-way glass, you see this tall man wearing all in leather. Chains dangle from different parts of his skin. He's bald. He's got metallic, sort of almost similar to the puzzle box that you were holding, emerging from different areas of his skin on his bald head. And he just is staring at you very calmly through the glass, which you know to be a mirror on that side.
Hello? Are you the owner?
And we go to Jesse.
We're so fucked.
B-Day Walters.
I'm trying my very hardest out here. Okay.
I know you are.
Trying my very hardest.
You're carrying this party on your back.
I don't knock you guys because I'm the only one that happened to get a weapon first. That's it. You know what I mean? This like I'm just
Nature is
softening
my
up.
weapon.
To be fair, you
That's true.
crafted yourself a weapon. You deserved it.
Reckless attack.
All right.
Someone down range here. I'm not taking the penalty. We're just gonna try and use the power of friendship to beat this thing to death. That is a 23.
Connects.
All right, so that is going to be a big old 6 points of bludgeoning damage,
Yeah.
and then come hit it
You
again,
hear like more of this
Oh.
wooden sound cracking as you connect with its body.
and another 23.
Mhm.
And I'm just Dungeon Master. What is the rating? But I assume this is an R-rated stream.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, because somebody I can see their teeth through their cheek hole.
Yeah.
So, right. You just hear, even though I'm clearly like very vascular and like veins popping and kind of eyes bulging, I'm just like fucking die, fucking die, like kind of quietly. Which that is going to be another 10 points.
10 points of bludgeoning
Mhm.
confirmed. You sort of like blast off its arm that was raised up as it was trying to get in the trees, which falls to the floor.
It's gonna start crawling. We're not. That's not the end of
I
that.
say
arm.
maybe a red weapon, but never
It's not.
mind. You're
No,
right.
that's no.
Yeah.
Don't touch that arm.
Arms
Just take the
crawling?
arm
My
and
game?
smack it with its own
Yes.
arm.
So what you're
Yeah.
saying is I've disarmed it.
And only temporarily, my
Yeah.
dear, you did.
Yeah, that's that. It's in. I'm actually obviously, Casey, I have no way of knowing how bad off you really are, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how hurt are you?
Jaw exposed teeth hurt.
Because not to be meta, mechanically it's advantageous if it attacks you and not me, but practically I don't want you to die. So I'm going to just move between me. I mean, just because we're all kind of right there, you know. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna put myself between Casey, and the robots, and that's it.
All right, sounds good. At the end of your
Actually,
turn,
can I just say one thing?
yes, you want another nat
I'm just-
20.
No, I do. Yes. But I just turn and look at Casey and I go, "This is weird," and I know it's kind of coming out of nowhere. But you want to like hang out sometime? Like we could like
I mean, yeah, I'm already pretty
Good
much
guy.
trauma bonded at this point. It was,
yeah,
came on quick.
or something. I mean, I know we're just like friends, and but so I don't want to like make it weird. But yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, all right.
Just blood slowly dripping down my face.
And the marionette's head does a 360 spin almost over the full circle as it overcorrects itself to snap its head back, staring at you, Jesse, between its prey now, and it's going to attack you instead. The same sort of metal needles come emerging from its fingernails on only one arm. But oh no, wait. The second one is below you at your
Wait.
feet.
What'd I say? Didn't I tell you? know
As
how
they
this
both emerge and attempt to connect with you. That's going to be... I'm going to use my nat 20
Oh.
from
Hey,
our
you.
$200
You know-
milestone.
You know what I'm gonna use?
God.
Lucky and force a reroll.
Aren't you fancy?
Oh,
Yeah. No,
I
I'm
should
using
banned
Lucky.
Lucky for a charity
Yeah.
game. That's fine.
Be a real shame if something were to happen to your crit, huh?
I shit you not. I got a nat 1 on the reroll.
I will just for flavor. Can I just say, right when like the leg moves, I just stomp on him. Like, nope, seen that movie. Nope,
Yes,
Nope.
perfect.
Knew that. Yeah.
I will say that you like splintered that arm below you, and you're confident that it is unusable anymore, at least for a round or so. And that
One
means
point of
Casey.
luck left.
It is your turn.
Seeing all of this, Casey just turns around and says, "Nah, fuck this," and starts walking away. Reaches into the
Help
boot,
me finish this thing.
reaches into the boob pocket and pulls out an inhaler. As like
Yeah,
medicine
the medicine
comes out of the side. I'm gonna use my second wind. I got a 1 because most of the fucking medicine came out the hole. So I heal for 6.
a
And
1
then like
on a D10.
and then shaking it, and I like chuck that on the ground, and I turn around seeing Jesse still fighting this thing. I'm gonna try grab another rock and using my expert dodgeballing skills aim for this creature.
All right, go for it.
That is an absolute perfect second win. By the way.
Yeah.
15.
No, not enough. It flies through the
do-
trees.
Does she have advantage because I'm engaged?
No, I'm a fighter.
No, but everybody does.
No, yeah.
It's
flanking.
Oh.
Flanking. Yeah.
All right.
Huh? I'm asking. I'm not
But
telling.
they walked away, or she walked away, right?
Yeah.
But I'm still engaged.
But yeah.
You want me to roll again?
I'm gonna actually say no to this
All
one
right.
because you're
Okay.
you're kind
It's
of
a-
side by you're still
All right.
you're on the same plane.
I'm gonna
It's a horror story.
like the dumb gas is still in my veins, but I still manage to think to myself, all right, it's not my fault. pieces of my face is missing. I'm still dodgeball champ. I'm gonna pick up another rock.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw again. Ooh, 23.
Connect.
Self-esteem, y'all.
Arc it over Jesse's hulking body, and it does connect with this marionette. Go ahead and tell me how much damage that
9
does.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Woo! Jesse, you see one of its eye sockets sort of like pop out and fall to the floor at you, revealing an inner mechanism. What you expect to be sort of like similar to the inner workings of a music box, but instead you're met with a humanoid eye socket of blood.
I do the you know how the baseball pitchers like stick out a tongue when they're aiming? The tongue comes out the side of the cheek.
Wow!
That's my turn. I will still continue to walk away a little bit. I know it's difficult terrain,
Difficult
so
terrain, yes.
only get like 15 feet away.
All right, Tallulah, you're up next. You've been abandoned in the
Tallulah
basement.
is listening
as
to Greg
Yeah.
and is gonna
Upstairs. Yeah.
dash up the stairs as fast as she can to
You
follow
also would
Greg.
have heard me wince in pain on one of the steps, but I don't know if you would put 2 and 2 together.
There's no more needles left on the step for you to injure
Oh, it's
yourself
in my
with.
foot.
Yeah.
I got you. Never mind.
You're fine as you whoosh, rush up the steps. Are you still screaming?
I'm not at this moment.
All right. You do a quick scan. You don't see Greg, but what would you like to do now that you're upstairs?
Do I see the weird mannequin doll thing?
Go ahead and roll perception. Or investigation as you're actively searching.
A much better perception.
Oh, sorry.
2. Investigation.
You do not. You see it. You're confident you're safe with Greg somewhere.
I
He's got to
think-
be here.
I think Tallulah just stands there and just like takes a deep breath, and then opens up the toolbox.
All right. Yeah. What do you arm yourself with?
What's in there?
So there's still, I believe a wrench has already been used, but there's still the multi-tool. So that would be like a dagger, basically. And a hatchet is in there.
Yo, leave me the multi-tool, the one that's kind of daggery. I say, you don't know where it's coming from. It's like, yo.
I think she just takes out. She just closes her eyes and grabs something in the box.
Yeah. You can add
What's
the
in the
equivalent,
box?
the equivalent of a short sword to your inventory list.
Ooh.
Okay.
As you connect with the hatchet, which is in your hand now. Any bonus action?
I don't think there's anything else I would like to do. That's it.
All right. Which means that we are at the Xenobite, spelled with a Z, so it's totally legally
Oh, yeah.
distinct.
Completely different thing.
Electricity starts to, you can see this, Leah, sprinkle itself along the edges of the window/mirror that you're looking in as the pane of glass disappears. And this being that's before you continues to walk forwards, almost like everything melts around it. It doesn't climb over the dresser that you know is against the mirror on the other side. It just merges into your room. And it asks you, pain or pleasure?
Pleasure?
A lovely choice. And you can see that these chains that it has writhing on its body extend, almost like a magnet has been included in this room somewhere. And you see parts of its flesh begin to tear as the chains pull and pull. As they reach out towards you, the creature screams and the chains themselves start to attach to your own skin. Please roll a
tracksuit.
dexterity saving throw if you would like to try to avoid the chains that are emerging.
The tracksuit is our cabbages.
I would indeed like to avoid this. That is a 16.
A 16. Okay, so while your tracksuit does sustain a bit of damage, you're able to quickly maneuver with your fencing skills, and your skin remains unscathed at this point in time. But this being is now right up against you.
Is it my turn now, or?
It is not. It is back to Greg.
Hey, it's me. How close am I to the toolbox?
It's on the table that you're
Oh.
under.
Cool. Can I just grab the entire toolbox and stay under it?
Tallulah, you see Greg's hands emerge, and now you know where Greg is.
And I'm gonna just look through and grab something that I can use personally. I think that would have been the dagger type situation.
Yeah, the
So,
multi-tool for sure.
yeah.
So you can add a dagger to your character sheet.
Great. I will do that.
And I believe you have fast hands, so this can be your bonus action if you'd like to still have your action.
Amazing. I would love
'Cause you're a thief, right?
to. Yeah, I will immediately equip it. I am like, now, I think I'm gonna peer from underneath the table and make sure that the thing we're hiding from isn't there. And then I'm gonna look and see if any of my friends are around, because now I think everybody's in danger.
You peek out from under the table to look. As you do, go ahead and do or tell me what your passive perception is.
My passive perception is 20.
Holy! Okay.
I took observant as a feat.
Ah,
yeah.
smart.
Mhm.
Something draws you to the ceiling as
Oh, no.
you turn, your eyes look up, and you can see on all four. It's on all fours, but its head is hanging down. The doll from the basement is staring at you.
Okay. I try and... Is there any way I can try to attack it by throwing the dagger and make it fall down, so that way I can try to retrieve the dagger out of it after? Like, just, like, throw it up on whatever it's holding on to, like, one of its limbs that's holding onto the ceiling. Like, try to
You can
stab it in the
certainly
hand or
try.
something. I don't want to lose my weapon, but I also don't want it up there because I can't reach it. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm hoping if I hit, I'm hidden from it, so I can do a sneak attack. Actually, that works. Yeah, I haven't been. Yeah, it hopefully hasn't seen me. Does it look like it's looking at me? No.
I did
right?
describe that it was looking at you.
Oh, well, fuck. Never mind. I probably can't do sneak attack then. Hello. I'm just gonna chuck this thing, and that is 23 to hit.
It connects.
Great.
The dagger flies true, meeting its target.
6 piercing damage? Yeah, piercing. That's daggers.
You hear it cry out in pain. As it cries, its mouth opens and
My head's like sticking
consumes-
out. I'm like, whoa.
yeah, consumes the rest of its face, and you're met with the same creature that is that your other party members are fighting outside. But Jesse, you notice as this is happening, a metal glint in that eye socket that you were peering into previously. Just wanted to clock that for you. Anything else on your turn, Greg?
Oh, Tallulah is screaming on the top of her lungs, by the way, at this point.
Yeah, I think I will, seeing it scream, I will also be like, ah! But now it knows where I am, so I have to move. I'm gonna use, it's not within attack of opportunity area of me because
No,
it's up
it's
on
on
the
the
ceiling,
ceiling.
so I don't need to use my cunning action to disengage. So I think I'm just gonna dash. It didn't fall, so now I'm fucked, and I got no weapon because it's in its hand. Unless it fell. Did it fall? Or is it stuck in it?
I'm gonna say that the dagger is in it did fall. I'll give it to you.
Okay, in that case, I would like to go from underneath the table to grab my weapon and then use the rest of my movement and bonus action dash away from it, but still keeping it in my eye line. So not like...
You used your bonus action to get your multi-tool.
Okay, so then I'll just use my movement to
yeah.
get out of range of it following on me.
Where are you heading? Are you heading down the hallway to where Leah is? Are you heading further into the main area of the space or to the front door?
I think I want to keep it in my eye line, so I don't know if I want to leave the space entirely. I think I'm just going to move out into maybe the entrance area so I can like block it from leaving.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it. I just
All right.
scream at it because I'm terrified.
We're going to cut away. As you see, we're back to that room where, or you don't see, the camera sees, back to that room where there are people in lab coats staring at a wall full of videos, playing news clips from across the globe. People are tearing out their hair as the stress level of the organization is palpable in this room. Where did they get the toolbox? I don't know. They continue to freak themselves out. They're pulling switches left and right, more gas, but nothing seems to be working. And we are at Leah's turn. You're face to face with this otherworldly being, dressed in leather and chain.
I hear the screaming. I think for the first time I hear that screaming. And for a second I think it's me screaming, and then I realize it's not. And at this point I'm like, I'm gonna instinctively grab my foil and start attacking. And while I'm shouting, "Stop cavorting out there, Greg! I think some of your stuff is infected my mind. I think I might be high. I think I might be high." And I'll roll an attack.
Yeah, go for it.
A 16. Does a 16 hit?
This man's not wearing armor.
Awesome. He takes 10 points of piercing damage. Or I guess from more whipping damage because it's a foil. I can't really pierce him. I'm gonna
might be into that though.
Yeah.
You hear a cry that's almost mixed with a moan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, where's Casey when you need her? I'd like to attack again. That's a 18. That would also hit.
Yep.
That's another 6 points. And now it is time to action surge. We're action surging.
Go for it.
And then I'm gonna attack again. That's 23 to hit. This time I am going to let me see here. Oh no, I don't have anything. Well, I have one thing. But I first I'm going to attack again. But let me roll damage. That's 5 points of damage with that attack, and then one last attack. That's a dirty 20 to hit. So that's going to be another 5 points. And then I'm
lightning
going
quick
to
with this foil.
Yeah, I'm just and then I'm going to run away. And I'm going to add. As I run away, I'm going to use evasive footwork to add. Get to expend into a superiority die and add that to my movement. Or starting to my movement to my AC. So my AC goes up to a 20.
Okay.
As I just sprint out of this door into the main area, thinking more people will be safer.
You hear a clinking of chains and a electric zap as this being tries to wrap this chain around you as you leave its area with a 22 to connect.
Yeah.
It's enough. You're still able to run. It's not grappling you, but you feel the chains tighten around your core. This electricity burning your skin, and you're going to take 18 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Then I would like to use my bonus action to second wind real quick. I will.
Got a donation.
Oh, we got a donation?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
$35
Hey.
from Nice, germ infested. Thank you so much.
Thank you, germ infested.
Super happy fun time.
Who is this for? Who is next? Is it Dave? I choose Dave.
This is so I regained 12 HP. That means we're only 15 away from me getting a new monster.
That's
What's
right. And you
First
get
of all,
advantage.
hold on a second. How dare you put me in this position where I'm like, great, we might live tonight, and also another monster on Sunday. When it's for charity. It's for charity. We're helping people.
So good.
Wait, you say that was advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And sorry, Leah, what was the last thing you just did after you took this lightning damage? You second winded. Leah?
I second winded and just ran out into the living room.
Okay.
With full movement, I guess, to see.
You see like a hanging marionette with like no face, just shark teeth, rows and rows of teeth. Greg is like screaming. Tallulah screaming.
I'm screaming. I'm holding a weird tool.
What did you put in that
Awkwardly.
water?
It wasn't the water.
I just start crying.
And I need everyone in this room to make a dexterity saving throw.
Right.
That's a 10 for me.
It's going to be a DC 16.
13.
I
Ooh,
failed.
I did not.
Use
I
lucky
failed.
on saving throws.
Yes.
I believe you
Okay,
may, yes.
I'm going to use lucky on this because I didn't
Yeah.
roll good. That was much better. Dirty 20.
I rolled poorly.
So Greg, you succeed this. Leah and Tallulah, unfortunately, you do not, which means that you're both feeling your arms spread out as further chains appearing out of thin air from the walls of this cabin lurch into your body, and you're both going to take 12 points of piercing damage as they hook into your palms.
Oh,
Uh,
second wind gone.
Tallulah is screaming, and as her arms are getting, like, my arms are just being moved on their own. Like, I'm fighting it and they're moving. I think she's just like, can't move my arms. My arms are moving. Is this like a ranged attack that's hitting me?
Yes, it is.
I get a reaction to that.
Sure.
It is called, where is it? It's called
Deflect missile.
deflect missiles.
Ooh.
Yeah, so when you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 8.
Okay, yeah.
If you reduce damage to 0 and have a free hand, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack.
Throw the chains
So we'll
back in
see.
it.
Back in my day. that
Oh,
was
17.
called
How much
snap arrow.
damage did I take?
I lost it.
12.
12, thank you.
12? Yeah, so I heal up.
Nice.
So I don't take
Fun.
I take 0 damage from it, which means I can spend a key point to then do a ranged attack.
Nice.
I would like to throw this sword. How do I do that?
I'll say that you can make your attack and we'll just have a light penalty to it unless are you proficient with thrown weapons?
I am not sure. I'm proficient with martial finesse. and
Okay.
might.
Yeah. So then never mind. I'll let you throw it. Just go ahead and do the same attack as you
19.
would. 19 connects.
Nice.
5 damage. 5 piercing damage.
Awesome
It,
visual.
like pierces into this being's chest as fresh blood drips down from the short sword connecting into its pectoral muscle, and its mouth opens but no sound emerges from him. Jesse, you are next and you have advantage on whatever you
do.
like to do.
So, okay. All right. So chat also. Thank you again. Thank you guys. All jokes aside, thank you. You didn't have to be here. You didn't have to donate. Thank you. We really appreciate it. I'm holding those advantages because my saves are all terrible. But you said as we're beating on this thing, we can see like mechanical components, like a music box.
Yes. And you also notice this like tip of something in its eye. This silver sharp point emerged, but just as quickly as you saw it, disappeared.
You know what? Let's go into the lightning round. It's time to start grabbing at stuff here. Okay. So, and again, now I apologize. I'm not quite clear on this. Like I cracked his head and I saw an eye and like something came out of its eye but went back into its eye.
So it's the eye is
The
gone,
eye socket is
but
gone.
the socket itself is clear. You
Uh-huh.
saw something mechanical emerge, something metal. You're not sure what. Pierce through that hole and disappear as quickly as it came.
It looks stabby though.
Yeah.
Is this eye? I mean, is obviously I got pretty big hands for our purposes. Is this eye socket something that I reasonably think I could jam a hand in, or not so much?
I'll say sure with enough force.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, you know, you'd be surprised where a fist can fit. Casey, can
Enough
I'm
crap
like,
and
Casey,
lube.
should I go for the eye socket or for the musical bits, parts, stuff?
Or donations.
Oh my God!
more
More
donations.
donations.
No,
Please
no,
let
I
it be
think
a
that
20.
I
Let it
think
be a
that put us
20.
over the 400 mark. Or-
$400. Yeah, we're there.
Hooray!
Aliens! More
Also,
aliens!
there's a shotgun that is somehow appeared.
Ooh.
Yes!
I mean,
Who's our ranger?
shotguns.
Do we have
are
a ranger?
self-validating.
I don't think you
I
have
have
a
good
ranger.
range.
range. have
Can I
good,
use the
dexterity.
shotgun as a baseball bat is the question.
Use the point and click. Point and click.
Yeah, sure.
No, Casey. Do I go for the eyes or do I go for the metal bits?
Metal bits? I don't know.
I start trying to rip the machinery out of it, so with grapple,
All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll
Uh,
to attack.
and I will. I'm still gonna be reckless because I'm gonna save the. Oh wait, sorry. I'm still gonna do this reckless. Well, no, actually, I can't do it reckless. I just have advantage because I'm raging. Oh, actually,
You have advantage because of the donation, though.
I do have advantage because of the donation. So let me do one of those. Let me cash in one of those. Sorry, so many things open because I'm looking at all this barbarian stuff. Okay, all right, let's. Oh, actually, I've already got advantage on grappling because I'm raging. So, let's see. That is going to be a 24 to try and yank something important out of this thing.
You do more than yank something out of it. As you shove your fist through this hole in its head,
Jesus.
a lot of things are happening. Greg, you're staring up at the ceiling as this marionette is above you, and suddenly you see an arm, a blood-covered arm, shoot through its face, hanging down at you. Jesse, as you're wiggling your hand trying to feel for these machinery parts, you're not connecting with anything. You're connecting with air.
What the?
Do I
It's
see
just
the
on the
hand
other
moving
side.
around?
Greg, predator handshake.
'Cause-
Predator handshake. Greg.
Well,
You
like,
see the middle
Yeah,
finger
like-
coming out at you.
and like try to fist bump. I'm like, yeah.
Can I
You
try-
connect. Something is touching your hand at that point.
Can I
Wait.
grab it like Venom on Spider-Man and yank?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pull Greg through this head.
Okay, go for it.
That's
Oh,
a sentence I
no.
said out loud. Let me see here. That would be.
Just FYI, this is what giving birth is going to be like.
That is.
God. Too
Oh my
far.
God.
Too far.
It's Greg. That's a 23 to yank my homie out here.
Yeah. Greg, your arm meets no resistance as you are pulled through this creature's gaping maw, and as the rest of your body struggles to fit through the hole, your skin is torn.
Oh, no.
As layers and layers of teeth are
God.
inside this being. But you do emerge,
The opposite of
having
helping.
taken I did not stutter when I was
much?
talking about how much teeth these creatures have.
How much
Mm.
damage?
So many teeth.
32 points. of
Oh,
slashing
that's my
damage.
max
Tallulah is
health.
just shrieking.
And I am under max health, so I'm gonna go ahead.
Leah
I'm down,
fully loses
down.
consciousness.
I'm
You just
I'm-
pass out.
I'm like, you see a
Collapses to the ground. Eyes roll back in the head. Oh. There's too much. How much of Greg is left back? Like,
Oh, yeah,
Is
you
it
see,
just
like,
Greg's skin?
how much of
on the
Greg is still in the
floor,
room
yeah.
with us?
It's like making a sausage in reverse.
There's just skin and a joint.
Has
Just
Greg been degloved? Has Greg's whole body been degloved?
I would say at least half of it.
Derobed.
Oh my
Greg is molting.
yeah.
I pull this thing through and I
The
look at it and I
Lovecraft
just go,
country.
does that look like Greg? And then I just drop it.
Greg, you fall to the
Also, sorry,
ground.
Greg.
I'm down. I'm not awake right now.
Yeah.
You're in and out of consciousness.
I'm
You
like,
see your friends. All your nerves are exposed.
The most pain I've ever been in my life.
Just
Casey, it's your turn.
The Xenobite's just like, yeah, hell yeah, dog.
Damn.
That's some good ass pain you're
The
feeling right
Xenobite's just
there.
like, damn, I wish that was me.
yeah, the Xenobite has stopped attacking us. It is just fully
Just enjoying
jacking
the
it.
show at this
At
point.
Just
point,
thinking
this
about
is the
her.
greatest
Yeah.
thing.
And
Takes
sorry,
out a
just
phone,
before your
recording
turn,
this for later.
Casey, I'm just gonna do a quick cutaway, and we see the scientists in their chamber, like cheering as one of you has fallen. This we offer in humility and fear for your blessed slumber, as it ever was. And they pull a crank as your blood seeps into a shape that seems to be someone. It's like a stone carving of a wall, mimicking your body as you typically would pose itself, holding a joint.
Great.
And then we cut back to Casey.
You said there's a
It's your
shotgun on the ground, right?
Somehow a shotgun has appeared. Yes.
And also there was a shotgun. Also, I am so sorry.
It's fine. It's totally fine. That
So
was
I
amazing.
I think using the medicine has cleared my sinuses a little bit, so the dumb gas is back. Casey, having never shot a shotgun before, and Jesse fully being within sight line, she's going to attempt to shoot this marionette with a shotgun.
I believe in you.
I'll roll dex, I guess. I'm not proficient, so I'll just
Yeah,
roll a
That's
dex.
fine. Yeah.
Shotgun would be Dex.
Oh, you're so lucky, B. Dave. That's a
I
21
told
to
you I
hit.
believe in you.
That's a 21 to hit.
21
believe in
is
you.
enough to connect to your purposeful target. This marionette is no match.
How many dice?
A shotgun, I'm going to say you get to roll 3d12.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, blow this thing up.
3d12.
That's 19 plus my dex.
19
Plus my dex would be
damage.
23.
22.
23.
Oh, 23, yeah.
Yeah, plus
20
4 dex.
23 more damage. You blast through. You do a similar wound to this creature as it's
That's
they're
ironic.
already exposed, but you just blast through a chunk of it as like a quarter of its face falls to the floor or splatters a tree behind it.
I think I fully scream as the kickback launches me on my ass. And then on the ground, I'm going to try to boomerang chuck the shotgun at this creature.
Okay, yep, I'll allow it.
If not
That's
now,
a
when?
10.
Oh God. You just launch it into the trees.
You want to roll to see if it goes off or anything like that?
Oh God, I'll do my own luck roll.
Are we? I don't. Why did you? I don't understand why.
Teacher, I think we have homework.
Yeah. No, it
Charity,
does not
charity.
meet my threshold for. It does go off, but it does not meet my threshold for dealing damage to any of you.
Hooray!
And I'll just sort of like start crawling backwards in the moss, trying to back away from it.
All right. As you crawl back, continuing forward or through the difficult terrain, you reach the edge of the threaded area. You know that your next, if you try to run further, you won't be impeded in your movement.
You might say that I left its threatened zone.
Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate that. You guys have a good night. Tip your servers, and yeah, we'll see you,
Anything else on your
Sunday.
turn, Casey?
Nah, that's it. I give out an uncharacteristically girly cry.
which means that we're back with Tallulah. Your arms are spread eagle. You have chains piercing your hand, but feeling no pain.
I've reflected that though, right?
Yes, feeling no pain because somehow you were able to get it in your hand and launch it back at that Xenobite. What would you like to do on your next turn?
Can I get myself free of these chains then, or are they not on me?
You threw it back at it.
Okay,
You're free.
I'm gonna. Did you pass out, Leah? Like you just.
Temporarily. I wake up like when I need to.
Tallulah is gonna go to the
the
table,
vapors.
grab the keys to the RV, and try to grab Leah and get out of here.
Nice.
My eyes are still rolling.
So
back in my head, but I'm
I
ready.
kind of like run over to Leah and I just kind of like slap you in the face and I'm just like, wake up, we gotta get out of here. I can't die a virgin. Just like pick her up and I'm just gonna try to run out of this building.
Yeah. I'm leaning on her, but fully sprinting at the same time. Like I'm actually running faster than she is, even though I'm just like.
Awesome. You can both of you are able to run out of the cabin. The chittering marionette drops from the ceiling, begins to chase you. We cut back to poor Greg. What is going through your mind as your entire body has been degloved? You're fading in and out of consciousness, looking at another one of these marionette creatures. Your friends, Jesse, nearby. You hear Casey screaming in the distance. What's going on with you?
I think I don't even think I feel pain anymore. That's how much pain that I'm in. And I am just coming in and out of consciousness, hearing all of these sounds, seeing all of this happen. Because now I'm outside with the other fight that's happening. And I just think, man, I really wish that I was tripping right now, but I'm not tripping.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal. A final moment for you, Jesse.
Oh, a final moment for Jesse?
You're not dying, but
Oh.
we're at time, so we're not gonna have a close ending here. I just want to give little action shots of everyone.
I'm like, that was ominous.
You ain't getting
I
out.
could've
They're
chosen
taking
a
the
better
RV
word.
without you, man.
I will say, I kind of look down and I see the joint. This is the first time it registers, and I'm like, Jesse? And then out of the corner of my eye, I see them running for the RV, and I just say, Casey, give my bro and get him out of here. You guys go home. And I shoot a double leg on the robot to just like hold it out here in the ground. Just like making sure that it has to stay out here so that they have a chance to escape.
Casey, what are you doing? Are you following Jesse's demand? What's happening with you?
I'm gonna start crawling on all fours towards the RV, ignoring the command to get Greg. But then I'll like stand up and I'll start running, not looking where I'm going at all, just like aimlessly towards where I think the RV is, into the woods.
Flailing your arms as you go.
Yeah, exactly. Tits all akimbo.
Slowly losing more clothes as you go, if you have any on you.
Yeah.
Just
It's like
"Ah!"
your tatters stuck on branches, right?
And we're not gonna get a bow wrapped on our party here. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to do a part 2 of the cabin in the forest in a future Syrinscape.
Well, it's gonna be without
Yeah.
Greg, that's for damn sure.
You're still in death saves. There's time.
Yeah,
There's
Greg's
time,
not
damn it.
technically dead.
Can't we get to
Time.
the RV and then like pull up to them, be like, get in, losers, and run over that marionette?
Oh, Tallulah, you're reading my mind.
Yeah.
You pull Leah into the RV. The key turns, and you look to your friends. But at this point, I want to give everyone a chance to say what they want to plug. And of course, we have other events happening for the rest of the week. So check out our social media to find out what's happening when. We hit the $400 goal. So congrats, Jeremy. You get an extra alien for Alien
Yeah, that's great.
Day.
That's awesome. That's great. You know, I just like one
Can't wait
request.
to
One
watch.
request, Jeremy. When we do that, I just want you to specify in advance which alien is the bonus alien. So I don't know if I get disemboweled or something. I want to be able to call back to know where that one came from. Yeah.
Yes.
And we're gonna wrap up. So we'll do the same order that we had our intro in, which means Rachel. Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to say as we wrap up?
Yeah, you can find me at Theilade, RaeTheilade on all social media platforms, basically. And I'm gonna shout out our lovely Tabletop Tiddies, and I'm gonna shout out we have a lot of cool stuff here. We're really excited and proud to be a part of this awesome event. And all the things that Tiddies do, because I just love being a part of this. This is so much fun. That's all I got to say.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly, you're up next.
Hello. I'm also just going to say stick around here, follow Tabletop Tiddies. We got plenty of events this weekend and throughout the week, so make sure to continue to donate. Tell your friends to donate, tell your enemies to donate, and tell random strangers on the street to come donate to us.
Use Greg as an example of how things could go.
Yeah.
If you don't donate.
We need your help, so get random strangers in the
Say
supermarket.
the dangers of weed or something.
Don't do drugs, kids.
I am so sorry, because what I thought was we were gonna get this badass like blow its head up thing and like like bros,
So
and
funny,
like
though.
not you would get murdered. That
I
isn't-
love the idea of you being like,
Yeah.
ah, and just pulling as hard as you can.
Yeah. So weird.
Ugh,
and I rolled so
dropping it
well.
back.
You did.
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled so well. Yeah.
Jeremy, you're up next.
Oh, honestly, I just want to plug. I love doing these things. I love helping out with this kind of stuff. So I just want to plug the game on Sunday, and I will do that by listing. So I remember I mentioned that last time we had ET wearing a Predator mask, and we had General Zod both showed up. Those are no longer on the list. They'd be replaced by new aliens. But these are just the aliens from last time, only some of whom will make it onto this list. There'll be new additions in addition. The last time, the possible options included the Blob, the Thing, the Rancor from Star Wars, the swarm of male monsters from Attack the Block.
Nice.
And Groot.
Wow.
Those were all
Oh,
possible monsters last time. Some of them will be replaced. There will be new additions as well. So if you want to see some of the absolute madness that can be unleashed by having possibly the Blob and a swarm of those monsters from Attack the Block and Groot trying to kill the party.
Excuse me, even with explosive ammunition, what exactly is a Space Marine supposed to do against a Kryptonian?
Die.
Bow.
Yeah, kneel.
Yeah.
Literally kneel. Beg.
Wait,
Kneel.
maybe there's not a yellow sun. Think about it. Maybe it's red sun. Maybe
There you
What
go.
if there were
We don't know.
two yellow suns?
donate for a red sun.
Donate
Yeah.
for a red. But yeah.
Y'all, I deeply apologize that the one kill was inflicted by me on a party member. It wasn't what I was after there. B. Dave Walters on all the socials. You can find me wherever fine streaming content can be located. Check out my website, The Undisputed Academy, where I have tutorials, 14-day DM, 14-day player, 14-day writer, 14-day TTRPG creator to learn how to do what this is we're doing. And since you're great and you donated and you stayed here this whole time, you can have a coupon code. So 14-day 50. Get 50% off. Whatever you want. You enjoy. And thank you again, truly. And we'll see you Sunday for, I'm going to shoot Super Vampire Groot or whatever. That's, because that's going to happen. That's fine. It's fine.
Kryptonian
Fine.
Groot?
Yeah, that's, you know what? There's a donation tier for Kryptonian Groot. There he is. So.
Yeah, 150. If you donate 150, you can just choose to have Kryptonian Groot.
Kryptonian Groot, $150. Valid. I will die gloriously to Kryptonian Groot for $150 raised for a good cause.
And last but not least, the fabulous Tallulah, played by Margaret Hrohn. What do you have for us?
I'm Margaret Hrohn. You can find me at Margaret Hrohn in all the places. I will actually be here next Tuesday for some dino adventures. I'm really excited to play that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely come check it out. And I do lots of other tabletop stuff. I think we should be playing VTM on Saturday too, if you're interested in checking that out. And I play a little child, creepy, evil vampire, which is always fun. And yeah, check out all that stuff. And then also I make games and video games for a living. I'm currently working on a project called Ashes of Creation, and you can find it at all the places. Ashes of Creation.
Awesome.
Hey.
Thank you for the raid, Dork Tales. We are just ending, but always happy to have you here. And of course, we are partnering with Dork Tales for a Pigeons 11 game
Oh my
as
gosh.
part of this week. So make sure you check out our socials for all the details on that. And thank you all so much for the donations, for changing the lives of survivors, for supporting Salal Sexual Violence Support Center. It's a cause that means so much to all of us here at Tabletop Tiddies. And we're so grateful to have you here helping watch, just share the word, sharing the joy in chat as the chaos explodes. Like V-Dave always says, sometimes we don't have $5 to rub together, and that doesn't matter. Just being here with us, helping spread the word online, and telling your friends is a great way to support the cause too. And of course, I mean, we hit $400 today. That is incredible.
Over our goal for today.
Yeah,
Over the
over our
goal.
goal.
Yeah.
Whew. Over our future games goal. I'm gonna have to change stuff. Thank you for your generosity, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow for some more fun times. Bye bye.
Bye.